I would just may send him 3 pictures of the map.
Good evening.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back, everybody, to Mad Vagabond's channel of
Madness.
dying badly at D&D.
It's called D&D, mate.
Yeah, there is a dungeon. There are currently no dragons, but there are giants. So, to all our lovely viewers, a reminder of what happened last time. I think it's probably Kit's turn.
It's always Kit's turn, isn't it?
No, I think it was. I think it was Reese last time.
Yeah, it was me the time before.
Alright,
we did some things. The Duke was down. We fought a pyromancer lady. Drow turned into a spider creature thing and disappeared. We fought some dreadnoughts. Valis went down. Esvele went down, but got back up without being put in another dimension, which is a start. Athesto continues to be dead and a ghost and trying to possess things.
Athesto's doing things that Athesto doesn't understand.
Kit runs around. Mördare sneaks around. And the giants are about to flee, was I think the last command they were given, was to abandon the place. And we are hunting for a conch / just fart-assing about fighting giants. Is that a good enough recap?
Yeah, that's about right.
They're gonna run.
That was the command that the pyromancer gave before she died.
She just literally said, "Cheese it."
Yep.
Pretty much.
Sweet.
Yep.
All right.
Whether or not they're taking the conch with them is something we'll have to find out.
So,
No, if I take the conch, we'll hunt it down.
before... My apologies to anybody watching at home and anybody actually playing this game. For the third session in a row, we're still in initiative. So,
We're the gold standard.
this is getting ridiculous, and I'd like to get us out of initiative as soon as humanly possible, because I'm kind of out of combat.
Well, look, I would like to be
To be
alive,
fair,
but we
that's
can't all
more
have
on
what we
us
want.
than it is on you.
Yeah. What was that there, Mr. Callan?
I was saying, to be fair, that's more on us than it is on you, the fact that we're still in initiative.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Do the best we can, okay?
The reason why you're in initiative to begin with is on you guys.
mess with the Canada goose, eh?
it should always be on us.
Yeah.
Unless the enemy get the surprise round, and then it's on them.
We'll wait for a few turns, I think. It'll happen.
Then think you'd kick the surprise and then
So, currently we have one pyromancer who's just recently gone down. A fire giant dreadnought, which I haven't even got to use on one of you guys yet. Which was recently possessed by Athesto.
I got to use it.
Yeah, which is no longer possessed by Athesto, who is standing toe to toe with another fire giant dreadnought and another giant.
It did.
Who was slightly confused because this dreadnought just killed one of their leaders a second ago. Aside from that, there are two hellhounds sitting in this room who are,
Drooling.
unlike their usual hellhoundy self of fire and damnation, more, playful puppies at the moment, as they're both trying.
I've always wanted a puppy. Hellhound.
Oh, yeah.
Leave here.
Be perfect. I mean, fetch a ball and light a fire at the same time.
We'll be right if we leave here.
Fetch a ball with a naked dwarf in it. Don't forget the ball that has the naked dwarf in it. Or is it a gnome?
Dwarf. Shield dwarf.
And then see if you can. I don't know if we'll pivot the whole way.
What are you doing to that battle
We're
camp?
trying to
Oh,
do
you
all
are
your
turning it
requests.
sideways.
You were the one that wanted it 90 degree.
Well, that's maybe 70.
Can you just tilt?
Lucky the stream can't see this bloody shit show that's going on the battle camp. Jesus.
Okay.
We were trying to accommodate you, but it wasn't working.
You're stuck with what you got.
Okay. Why don't you move the frame?
Quit your bitching.
Enhance.
So,
Enhance.
for viewers at home, our numbers are dwindling. We now also have Tritty at home and Callum at home. I was going to dial it in too, just for the fun of it, just to piss everybody off, but I thought, if I've driven up here, I might as well come.
She said.
So, with that being said, top of the round, Kit.
I'm running.
You were previously upstairs. You just come across the mill, the sorting mill upstairs, where you came across a few orcs and a giant. Giant has since left and has gone down in the elevator. The orcs, I think you dispatched
Yeah, they're dead.
Yep.
And I checked the room that was up
Elevator?
here. There was no conch.
through there.
Much.
Big circular elevator on the map that was.
Not the one we trashed.
No, that's the
way
other
up
way.
So I'm now back on the platform where we started.
Yep.
And that's my movement.
So you're moving back into here?
No. Back to where we sniped from.
Ah,
Back towards where your body is.
back over here.
Yeah, I ran through the where the minecarts go and then around the wall to get there.
Yep. Roll me in athletics.
Athletics.
Acrobatics, sorry. Athletics.
2 seconds, guys.
Let's see. If only there was a bit of lighting. 15.
15. Cool. Yep.
Now I'm just going to bring the map back up because I'm going to, as my action, continue moving back towards Athesto's body into that room.
Yep.
No one else is in that room anymore, are they still?
No, within that room is the body of, from memory, 2 fire giants, a drow, a fire giant pyromancer, and the Duke. With all his gear, and we're coming into that room.
Yeah. I'm pretty much eyeballing the room when I go in to make sure there's no threats. So I'll see the thing I know you want to tell me about.
3 fire giants, the Duke, and a drow.
There's also
The Duke's name?
guys in there that were having dinner that we killed a couple of sessions ago as well. They're all their corpses
Yeah,
still there.
There's basically a pile of giant
There's
bodies.
just bodies everywhere.
There's 2 other fire
Giant
giants.
bodies.
Is that a pile or is that a mountain?
Mountain.
A mountain of dead giants sounds like the correct term to
Collective
use.
noun for dead giants. A mountain.
Considering
Alright,
the name
no.
of their base, I'm going to call it a slag heap.
Yes.
Fucking slags.
Okay, Kit.
Please.
Done, it's been said.
As you enter into that area, you do your quick sort of scan around. Everything's how it was. Except with your perception skills, you're getting eyeballed from the Duke's hammer. There is a shield dwarf within there just looking at you. Sort of
Forgot about the shield dwarf in the
sitting as
hammer.
best they can. Not saying anything, just sort of staring you down.
Hi. Do you know where the conch is kept?
I'd be more inclined to help if I wasn't in here.
I mean, I am walking towards him as I'm doing it. I've still got like 100 and something feet of movement.
Shield Dwarf, surprisingly compared to all the other slaves you've seen, is still in its gear. Still has a battle axe. There's a hand axe strapped to its belt. It's got a chest plate on.
What about pants?
Yeah, it's got hands and boots.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my thieves' tools as I'm walking over.
You done?
Do you know where the conch is?
Depends on who's asking. I think. Pulls out the pocket and starts tossing a coin.
I also pull out a coin and start tossing it. Hey, how's it going?
Snap.
How is she?
Yeah, alright. Look, do you mind if we just skip the small talk? We're
Yeah,
kind of in a hurry.
True. Sorry,
But I'm feeling pretty
a while
tapped.
in here, I've had nothing else to really think about, but
I feel like I don't have an action left to unlock this, so I'm going to have to do it next round.
you
But
don't.
give me, I'll unlock you in 6 seconds.
Cool.
Just,
Assuming everything goes well.
yeah, so I've gone over to him.
Cool. They're dead. Esvele, you are currently downstairs. You have just opened your eyes after being KO'd to see the flesh peeling off Otto's face above you.
Um,
Rotting bard.
Opening eyes and seeing that Esvele recoils a little bit.
Roll me a wisdom save.
A wisdom check or wisdom save?
Yes, sir.
Save?
what?
Well, that's a 15 on the dice. So 24.
Cool. Yep, you do have that really are that you quell the terror inside you a little bit by saying this.
So looks around, remembering that Valis was nearby just a moment ago. Do I see Valis anyway?
Yeah, you see Valis's
Half under.
move, lifeless, not really lifeless, but not moving body. However, as you see it splayed out on the ground, it looks like he's really dead. Like, very dead. About a week dead.
Yeah. Let's see the wording on this. Okay. I would like to,
You're prone as
as
well.
I'll sort of clued in to the fact that something kind of fucky's happening right now with seeing everyone as corpses, so she's not really sort of going, right, if I see someone on the ground and they look like that, I still need to assume that they have not died yet, that they're still alive. So I'm going to attempt to remove Valis from underneath the fire giant body.
Yep, you're prone, so you'll use your movement getting up, but you're right next to him, so that's right.
Then I'll walk over and
Do me a strength
strength.
Can I assist?
from the grave.
Your mind.
Strength check or an athletics check specifically.
Go athletics. What's better for you?
Not that I think it matters. Doesn't matter. I'm not proficient in athletics, but I will. 21.
Yes, it's enough to just drag his body out from underneath it.
Do I still have my action and or bonus action left?
You may have a bonus action. Your action would probably have been getting him out. So.
Okay. So as my bonus action, just as I'm removing him from under the giant, I'm going to say, "You are not dead. Not on my watch. Not this time." And cast Healing Word.
Cool.
How do I put my dice back there? The one dice I didn't get out because I was like, "Oh, I need a D4." And the one that I do.
How many times have you died this session?
Unconscious, mate. Different from death.
Yeah. It's like one of those clown things with the weighted base.
Yeah.
I'll get knocked down.
That's one of those.
I'll get up again. In this fight,
8. You heal for 8, Valos.
Oh, yeah, that's better than get poked in the eye with a hot stick.
That's coming later.
Well, it is. We've been getting poked in the eye with hot sticks for a while, actually.
Yeah.
We are fighting fire giants. Oh, dicks, yeah, dicks.
That's your bonus action, and movement.
Yes.
There's a holy weapon there.
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. Sorry, holy weapon's another spell.
Spiritual weapon?
He did have
Yeah.
a weapon going.
Is that... You've got that up, I think?
We were trying to figure that out before.
Not sure, but I think I did. I know I had one set up upstairs. But I don't think I brought that down.
No,
'cause it
it's
was-
Valis's.
That's
It's
what I thought.
Valis's, because
Okay,
I
yeah.
remember the spiritual bonk from downstairs.
And when
Nice.
he went down, it wasn't concentration, so it just hung around.
Yeah, it
Excellent.
stays if you get knocked down. Not concentration.
Awesome.
But I say, Ben, you look fantastic at that.
It uses a bonus action to move it and attack with it anyway, so I wouldn't be able to do anything with it regardless.
Cool. Athesto, could you please make me a perception roll?
Perception. It's a pyromancer.
With advantage. Because, you know, reasons.
Needs to happen.
I rolled 2 8s. So that makes it a 13.
It's good enough.
It's like, really?
You, looking
Right.
at the dreadnought and the fire giant in front of you, not the dreadnought beside you. Over their head, you faintly make out a whitey grey mist that's sort of going up the doors.
Like trying to escape.
Possibly.
Is it my turn now?
No.
No. Okay.
It was something else's turn. Valis, you're now up.
Just having this pleasant dream.
So how many times have you gone down this far?
That was the fifth.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're doing your job then, aren't you?
Doing my job.
Is that pleasant
Doing the
dream
job
where
in-
you weren't bleeding?
Doing the job that's usually
I think it actually more
You did
it
your
actually
job,
speaks
yes.
to the healer that's doing a
Someone
way
step
better
up.
job.
Work to the bone, mate, you were. Better mark off another round of this old thing. Right. Okay. Hello again. Alright. Gonna get back to my feet. For starters. Oh. So, I've got Esvele and Otto. Which one of you do I have to thank for getting me up this time?
Esvele.
Oh, good. Sort of, obviously taking in this note. We have to leave. We have to go.
I think they're also doing the same thing.
Grand. Gonna start hobbling that way. Because now, so we go around to there to go back up here.
No, you can still go back up those stairs at the back.
Oh.
Just the corridor connected to the back, isn't there?
Oh, I get you. So as in those, yeah, right. So I'll go the stairwell option then. So
20 gets you off the map.
Yep, you're about halfway up the stairs.
okay,
You go past.
You've only got 15.
I've only got 15.
You're about a third of the way up the stairs.
You're almost out the door.
Yeah, I'd be about to enter the stairwell. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, sort of saying to Esvele and Otto, right, we need to check the Duke's body properly. If there's anything like keys to his quarters, or...
There it is.
Someone's going to have to look at... Esvele, you're going to have to look at my intestines later.
Lee, that's not literally what I'll be doing. But yes, I can tend to any wounds.
I'm pretty sure I pissed myself earlier. I've kept it cool for now, but... we need to check the Duke's
I'm
body.
surprised we all
Happens
have
to
it.
everyone.
Fine, kid. Where's Mördare? Mördare, kid! Sort of... we need to check-
Actually, right in front of you.
and
But I'm
find the-
hiding, so you can't see me. I suppose.
And get Athesto's clothes. And get the fuck out of here. That's my turn.
Mördare is basically at the stairs as you go into them.
Yeah, but he's all like... He's hiding against a wall or something, I imagine.
Yeah, he's hiding.
in shadow.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
doing
I'm too
rogue
busy like
things.
wiping away
Your
tears.
spiritual weapons still hanging
Oh,
around.
as a bonus action, can I make it follow me? It's been beat up for like fucking...
That's bonus action, what it was.
Oh, hang on.
I
We
think
just
my
lost. Hold on, guys. We just lost camera.
How's your Discord keep crashing?
I don't
Wow.
know. Discord's hating on life.
Because it's only swapping modes, it's not... It's just the camera keeps going.
Yeah, it'll just be... I'm just getting my spiritual weapon to follow me.
Oh, yes, cool. Yep,
That's all.
nice.
It'll be just right behind me.
So it's you, Dan.
But yeah, I think this will be the 6th round that's up.
Cool.
Actually, it'll be the same as the crochet.
I've had my boots up. This is my 6th round of my boots being up.
Bang. Bang.
They're not too happy with their friend.
They're not. Otto, you're up. You hear what basically sounds like two trucks slamming into each other. As you look back and see the dreadnought that used to be Athesto, slightly shocked and taking a step back as the other two giants smash into him and start wailing on. You're seeing sparks and fire coming out of their
If you could see
shields.
Athesto, he's just sitting there doing this.
Yeah, I can't. Otto assumes Athesto's got this. Cool.
This is my type of giant point.
Right. Upstairs then. No worries.
Let's see what this bitch is.
But I won't drop my concentration yet. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna race upstairs.
Cool.
And, I'm probably three-quarters of the way up the stairs.
Anything else from you?
I might dash up the stairs.
Cool.
I'm keen to get away from the,
That'll get you
Stuff.
nearly to the top.
get myself up here so I know.
Yeah. Athesto.
Cool. Now, I, at this point here, beforehand, was feeling a little bit like it was getting difficult to move forward from memory. If I continue to move towards these doors, how far can I get? Can I get to the 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45 feet? So I'm guessing if I use my dash action, can I get all the way to the doors?
You get halfway.
Halfway.
To start with, you're moving quickly, but the further you get, the harder it is for you to move. It's like there's a piece of elastic tied to your back, pulling you back the whole time.
Yep.
You're trying to move against it.
Can I see any more discerning features from this white mist thing?
You can't really see anything discernible from it other than just this opaque mist.
Is it looking like it's trying to escape through the doors?
It's sort of floating over and around the doors, like where the door crack is, where it seals, but there's nothing going through.
Okay. I have no idea where I'm at, so I've seen ghosts already. What are you? Does anything sort of respond, or does it look like it's changing the way it's moving, or...
No response.
We'll come back to that. And I'll pretty much move back to where I was, I guess.
Yeah, which
Would
a
be
lot easier to do.
Yeah. So I'm guessing, I'll just move back that way. Just wondering if, for the hell of it, I'll try and touch the dreadnought that I was possessing beforehand.
Cool. Bro.
Five.
Yeah, nah, you don't.
Yeah, it's all good. Pretty sure he's already fucked. I was just kind of solidify that.
You not understanding giant, I'm not entirely sure what's being said, but it's along the lines of something like it's kind of what you hear.
Assuming they're shouting, do I know what they're saying?
What are you doing? I didn't do anything. I was just standing here. You killed her and I saw you do it. And, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Cool. It sounds angry to me, so I'm just like pat myself on the back.
It's sort of, your arm goes through you.
Yeah, jump. Oh,
Kind of goes like,
You can do it from the front.
pat myself on the back from the front.
Inside.
Anything else from you?
No, that's it.
Mördare.
You there, Trinity?
right. So up on the stairs, yeah, we're all. All right. Well, I was looking forward to rolling some dice straight up, but I won't. So if we're all running back upstairs, where's that map? I've got 30 feet of movement, so
You get halfway up. You
Halfway
got all the way
upstairs.
down on a double dash last session.
I double dashed, yeah, righto. Everyone's up, aren't they?
Or on their way.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'll stay here. I'll stay hidden. Yeah, I'll just play rear guard until everyone's up the stairs, and then I'll follow. So, can I hold my movement action so that once the other guys go, I can follow up like a real pro, or should I just wait until next turn?
You can't hold your move.
You can hold your action
You can
to
with
dash.
a dash. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So you can hold your dash, which means once everyone goes past, you could say, once they're past halfway up the stairs, you then trigger it. to go
Once they're
further.
past me, because I'll double. Like as soon as they're past me, I'm going to double check we're clear. Then I'm going to follow them up.
That works.
And obviously, I don't know where because I don't know where Athesto is, so I can't do it for Athesto, but for the rest of the party.
Yep.
Like for all intents and purposes, I'm pretty much assuming that Athesto is kind of a free agent at the moment. So that's my character, not me.
He doesn't currently have a body. He's as free as you can be right now.
Yeah, like he's living the dream, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll hold my action, and when everyone's passed, my dash will be the action.
Excellent.
Unless I hold a shot as an action, just in case some fucking bullshit happens behind us as they come up.
Entirely up to you now.
I'm just gonna assume that you want to end this initiative phase anyway, so you wouldn't want to start a new fight. So I'm gonna go with the hold the dash action.
Never assume what I'm going to do. Where's those giant?
Yeah, I know.
One out.
I've made a terrible mistake of putting an idea in Quilly's head. So shit.
I think that's it for you then. Dogs just
Yeah, it is.
do their thing. Kit. Excellent. Roll me a dice. I'm assuming that means lockpicking.
No, it means making dinner.
Cool. Roll me a...
Cooking check.
Ooh, wisdom's cooking. Yeah. No.
That's alright, I got a 19 in wisdom. I was adding half my proficiency, wasn't I?
Yep.
This is my partial training. Plus dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Still
plus
doesn't know
7
that
to
tonight
that.
is different.
21!
Doesn't know that tonight doesn't go to fruit salad.
A little thief in training.
Can't
Once
wait.
more Dare gets me under his wing, I'll be the best rogue ever.
You'll be multi-classing like
Ask
crazy.
nicely,
There's no point now. There's
Mind
no
you,
rogue
I'm
party.
but I'm pretty nimble with my fingers.
Okay. Cool. Let me put that away. I might not need it for a bit. Very lucky. Yes, 21 you said.
Mm-hmm.
The DC was 20. So,
Ooh, thanks for that half proficiency.
nice.
Practice didn't go to waste.
Days of single-minded focus of unlocking and relocking locks.
With that... It feels weird, I'm not doing combat now. With that, he sort of puts his coin back down into his pouch. Jasper. Your name?
Kit. But can we just like skip all of this? Do you know where the conch is?
I believe it's still in his room
Where's his room?
downstairs.
Is that the little room off the big space?
What? It's off the dining rooms. I can show you the way if you need.
Did we get told where the dining room was?
No.
No, I didn't. More dead.
We had a map.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's the dining room.
Isn't
Let's
upstairs?
get out of this.
Cool.
So I know where his bedroom is. It would be the one with the one bed in it,
That's
off
presumptuous.
to the left. If we can get into that corridor. Oh wait, no. We actually need to go back the way we have to go back that room.
So how do we get into there now that because I was doing stream stuff when you were talking about the changes to the map.
Yeah, we have to go back through. See the circle room that's off to the left to the statue on the map.
Well, Jasper, but it's either through the elevator that takes him down from the dressing mill, or through the other way, through the main hall. There's a corridor that runs down past the forges into the kitchens and through.
So there's no join from here to this corridor anymore because that's where you put the stairs.
From here, there's.
That's where Quilly fucked up.
So
So
you
no, it's
put
not.
the corridor over here now.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was distracted for.
Yep.
Um,
He's now getting himself out. You can see he's pretty badly beaten up. Burn marks all down the side of one side of his face. His hand axe he pulls out. His battle axe he's still got in his hands. He walks over and I'm thankful for ever got rid of him.
It's kind of a team effort. I'm going to go. My friends are somewhere. There's a Duragar on our team. Be hospitable.
Well, if he's helping you, he's helping Molly, he's helping us.
He's helping the world.
He also kind of killed
And then I
that
give
guy.
him a little jaunty salute, and I run back out the platform. And
Yep.
Which way do I want to go? Sorry, I'm just swapping between pictures. Yeah, I'll drop down to where the giants are with a slow fall.
Cool.
Are you going beyond the...
Yeah, if I get from him to there.
I moved that back, so it's actually kind of...
Oh yeah, no, but from where I was from the corpse bride
Be on the other side.
was. Yeah, I'm just going to count the squares so I can get it better.
Are you coming down, sorry, next to us?
Yeah, on that side.
I get about halfway to the elevator. No. I'm making a beeline for here.
Okay, cross tag. Cool.
That way?
Yeah, and I get about half-ish way. So,
Okay, yeah.
yeah. No, I'm on the ground floor.
He's on the ground. He dropped down to the ground.
Yeah. Now that you guys are all going upstairs, I've come back downstairs.
Yeah, we'll all get up there and get kicked.
Less off the wall. Yeah, it's more of a straight line.
So you're moving to. There's the
To the
great
bottom of the
big
circular
open
elevator.
space at the top left of the map. You're moving to the room that has the circle on it. Well, it's the circle room, and you're going to that level on the map. On the way I'm looking at the map, the left-hand side with the entrance where the drow came in. You're going through.
No, I'm going to the circle on the ground floor, on the right-hand side of the map.
Oh, you've got the map around the other way. The circle on the ground floor.
The lower level.
Number 24.
And that's
on
the,
that.
the circle with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pillars in it,
Yep.
or whatever they are. Yep, cool. Yeah, that's where I thought you were going. Awesome.
Yep, that's where I'm going.
All right. Cool. I know where you're going.
Who can I see as I drop down and look about?
Valis would no longer be there. You can see Esvele.
Oh, Valis made it to the doorway.
Esvele!
He made it to the doorway. He didn't make it through the doorway.
Yeah, you can just see the back of
I
it.
made a friend upstairs. They think they know where the thing is. Through the
Have they
dining
said?
room.
How do we get to the dining room?
This way or that way? And I point to where I'm going and I point to the other area where the new corridor has been recently installed.
Which way are you headed?
Question.
That way.
I was holding my action. Do I hear?
Yep.
Do I hear Kit?
Yep.
Well, I'm going to use my dash to move as far as I can toward him.
No.
So
Oh, no. No, your action
Technically, I
was
can, right?
your held action was to run after them
Up the stairs.
once people have moved
But
past.
the situation changed.
Yeah, but your action.
You also can't hold a movement.
You can hold a dash.
Yeah,
Blocking one.
but your action hasn't changed. So it's the same as the way it's done. It's like you've drawn your arrow, and I'm holding that until the person moves into line of sight. If someone comes over to
Alright.
the right, you can't then change to far that way because you've already set your action to do one thing.
That's stupid, but
That
okay.
being said, you don't have to dash up the stairs then. You can actually just stay where you are and next turn do what you want.
Okay. I'll let that pass.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of a shame, but okay. But I did hear kid.
Yes.
Sweet. Alright, I'm happy with that.
That's my turn.
Cool. Esvele.
So Kit pointed in two different directions, and I know which direction he's going, so I'm going to head the other way because I figure that if anyone can get into a room and out of it undetected, it's going to be Kit, and my heavy armor clad ass is not going to help that. So I'll provide backup to anyone that's going into the other room.
Cool. You get to about where the hellhounds are.
Unless you want to dash.
How spaced out do these things look? Like really spaced out?
They're like drooling idiots.
Yeah. They're sort of... Remember the big steel ball with the rock gnome inside it? They're sort of just batting it backwards and forwards to each other at the moment.
Cool. Yeah, I'll just dash past them and go in that room.
So you're using dash. Yep.
Yep. As you go past, you hear, "Help me!"
Pardon?
You hear it, "Help me!" from inside the ball.
Fireball! Centered on the gnome.
Few more. A death cleric now, not a light cleric. Besides, he's probably been exposed to too much fire at this point that he's probably immune.
That's what happens when you're a burns victim, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, that checks out. You just become fireproof after you receive third
Just
degree
go
burns.
check that out with a cigarette lighter. Hey, I hear you're a bit of fire.
So wholesome.
Should have trigger warning then. That was a bit bad. Sorry, guys.
Things are going to get so crispy.
So this dwarf that's in there, he looks like
He's fucked.
fucked up 6 ways from Sunday,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. He's missing half an arm. He's pretty... He's not going to last long. Put it that way. I'm in great pain.
Yeah,
I'm not dead
can he
yet.
make me a wisdom save? He may choose to fail if he chooses, as I cast Toll Dead on him,
He
and
rolls the
save
2.
very well. He rolled a 2?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
How much health does he have?
Very little.
Because I do a minimum of,
0 now.
like, 4,
Yeah, roll it.
because cantrips. I get an extra D8, so. So that's 10.
Quick question as
20.
well. Is this a smart idea? Because as soon as the thing is dead in there, maybe the dog's me.
Dog
Oh,
should
I
be
can't
playing.
cast a fucking spell because I'm using my action
No,
to dash
that's right.
anyway.
You have to.
Yeah.
That's right, you just run past him.
Well, thank fuck for that, because that could have turned bad.
Well, I'm probably just doing that next turn and then running in the room.
Anything
That's
else
a shame.
this
That was
turn?
like. Pardon?
Anything else this turn?
It's not worth wasting a bonus action spell just to put him out of his misery. So I'm going to continue on my way. That will be my turn.
Cool. Athesto.
Right.
Your mist has moved.
My mist is moving now. Okay, where's it moving?
It's sort of... surrounding the top of the Volendot.
The Volendod, which is the that's the big.
Statue.
Yeah.
Oh, shitballs.
Can you try and possess the mist?
That's what I was trying to do beforehand, but I couldn't get to it.
He tried, but he missed.
Yep,
Oh, no.
I was waiting for it.
Oh.
Good,
Maybe that
good to know. Good to know.
Very foggy when he came to that situation.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you.
Fellas,
Wet
your turn.
behind the ears.
Right. So I'm going to move. Yeah, I'm going to move. I'm going to. Yeah, I better do it. I'm going to drink my last healing potion.
Yep.
Yay.
Healing potion or
Is the right colour?
random potion?
Yeah, no, the description for this one is the potion's red liquid glimmers when agitated.
Yeah, that's a nice healing potion.
Yeah, so that.
There's a couple of eyeballs floating in it.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not grey?
Oh, hang on. There's a note here. When in doubt, just drink any other potion.
Excellent. Otto snuck that
The
in
label
your bag.
says it's an ever smoke bottle, but I'm pretty sure it's a healing potion.
You drink it.
This endless water of decanter, that looks like a, or decanter of endless water looks like a healing potion. I'm going to
Burning, you say.
keep drinking it. Anyway, better roll it. I'll roll the health in a minute.
Cool.
And then, so I'll drink that. Sort of, obviously, have heard Kit because he wasn't being quiet over the cacophony of iron and fire.
You were next to Mördare though, weren't you? So if he heard it, you heard it.
Yeah. Right. Kit's doing that. Duke's body. Right. Esvele. I'm going to go check the Duke's body. And we have to find out. Fuck. I forgot. Esvele's not here.
Now's
You
not the
turned
time.
around saying all this to see that she's not there anymore.
I'd just like to think at this point Valis is kind of so just frazzled from being hit in the head too much that he is just like, so he's just going to be thinking people are behind him. Yeah, so I'm going to continue up the stairs still. And then I don't think I can do... Sorry. I think that isn't a bonus action. No. That's all right. Well, I'll get my spiritual bonk to follow me still. Bit of across there.
You can always arc as a bonus action and get an extra 20-foot movement anytime you're going somewhere straight.
That's true. I don't think the stairwell is like long enough for me to do it.
But you end up in stone.
Other places.
Yeah. But yes, if I'm ever heading in a straight line. Yeah, so I'll continue up and I'll get my spiritual weapon can follow me as well up. I don't know if that triggers more dares.
No, he's already dropped that.
Yeah, you can do what he likes now.
I've already dropped my action.
That's fine. Yeah, no, that's okay. I've just got the healing in that. But yeah, I'm basically heading as far as up the stairs as I can. I've drawn it the next level up for you as well.
Lovely.
So yeah, as far as I can get up the stairs.
Sweet. Alright.
I assume I can make it the rest of the way up the stairs
You
now?
can, yes.
I head straight to the Duke's body and start rummaging through it because that was on the list of things that need to be done that was yelled out by Kit.
Aren't you even going to say hello?
No, it wasn't
Was
yelled
it?
by Kit.
Or who was it yelled? It was something about like, oh, yeah, Valis. Someone yelled it.
There's a dwarf sitting there. Well, standing now over the Duke's body.
Hi.
Hi.
And still going through the body. Otto.
Jasper.
Nice to meet you, Jasper.
Cool. Roll me an investigation.
Oh, outstanding. 11. I rolled a 2.
Cool. Alrighty. So, in general, the Duke is wearing full plate or half plate armour, none of which you can lift, let alone fit inside of.
Not with that attitude.
It's my boy.
Various other bits and pieces. There's, basically everything he's wearing is massive and would be worth a decent amount of money. Just the size of it is the issue. Like his belt buckle, all that sort of stuff. But you're looking at a belt buckle of this size, equivalent. However, a couple of things do stand out to be of interest to you. One is the necklace around his neck, which is made of silver ingots. Mm-hmm. So each ingot is about so big and weighs one hell of a lot. There's 6 of them. Mm-hmm. And a ring.
Bling, bling.
A ring on his finger, which is silver, but as you look at it, it's sort of like a blue flickering light shimmering around it.
It's a giant-sized ring,
It is
so
a
a
giant-sized ring.
necklace.
Otto's eyes linger quite a considerable amount of time on the necklace, weighs it up. It's just not feasible.
We already have one of them.
And starts twisting the ring off his finger.
Yeah, give me a strength.
Oh, when it counts. 18.
Okay, nice, actually. Yeah, look, it takes you a little while to
Unscrew it.
yeah, basically unscrew it. It's about the size of a dinner plate. And when it comes off, it starts to almost like an optical illusion. Looks like it's sort of shrinking, growing, but it's not. It just looks like it is.
Did you steal that from Tolkien?
No, there's more than one of these.
Oh.
I
7.
It was 9.
resist the urge.
3.
Resist the urge to actually put it on like a belt or something, just in case it wants to shrink back to a tiny size. Shove it in my bag.
It actually goes in the bag quite easily. Like, you think it's too big, but it fits
It's
in.
not. Yeah.
Yep. Cool, write that down on your thing.
Weird ring. Done.
Don't forget about
Jude's Alto ring.
Everybody else write it down on your thing so he doesn't forget about it.
Pulsing ring.
Lovely.
Blue pulsing ring to noted.
Yep. Well, this could be Trinity's new job, writing down all this shit that people pick up and they forget that they've picked up.
Excuse me, I remember everything that I have.
Yeah, true.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Sometimes I forget that I'm not wearing things.
I remember everything I currently have.
No.
Nothing.
Otto, anything else from you?
Yes.
You've had your movement and your action, I dare say.
I'm just checking something. Well, I can see Val's coming up the stairs. Can I? From here? Or not?
The Duke's body was at the top of the stairs.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yes.
Come on, fellas, hurry up. You're fine. You'll be right. Healing word.
Yeah.
10.
Nice.
Looking better.
Cool. Athesto. Giants are continuing to wail on each other. Dreadnought, that used to be you, is down on one knee, basically fending off the other two. The giant, who's not a Dreadnought, has taken a fair bit of damage and isn't looking too good either. The other Dreadnought seems alright though.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling these out. I've actually already rolled these out.
You
Before I go. Because I didn't want to waste too much time doing it.
fair enough.
So yeah, they're well and truly doing their thing. What are you doing, however?
Cool. Well, I've already managed to float through walls beforehand, so now I'm just going to think up and see if I can start floating up.
You don't?
Sweet. How high up do I get towards the
That's the
where the
fucking
mist
Voldemort,
is?
Voldemort thing.
As far as your movement.
Which is 60 feet. Well, like, how high is the... How high is the thing here? Because we're using quite a large...
It's probably actually...
It's 50 feet to the next level, and I'm assuming that's only up to its waist or something. Not even that, probably not.
Let me find the actual size of it. 'cause
2 metres tall.
The size of a-
Giant meters.
Much like the ring, it looks like it's growing and
It's
shrinking.
smaller, yeah.
It's all about perspective.
It's a lot bigger on the inside.
I hope Reese has worked out what the mist is. I know Athesto hasn't.
I've got an idea as to what it is. Testo's got no idea.
It's my dad.
What? He's
Special-
loose? No!
Special mist.
My special mist.
Take the special mist, child.
Oh, no.
Watch out, I'm coming.
Uh-huh. I cannot seem to find it right here in front of me. Oh, here we go. No. It's 80 foot high.
Cool.
It's tiny.
I get most of the way up. I get 60 feet.
Yep.
That's as far
To his nipples.
as I can
Cool.
get.
You're still feeling that pull dragging you back there, however. But you do get up to where you are. And there is that mist. Sort of,
If anything, get closer.
if anything, it seems to be going into the eyes and the mouth of where the head of this is and disappearing into the inside of it.
That's
Well, I don't like that. Well, that's my movement and my action, so
Cool.
that'll be me done. So.
Mördare, tell me what you'd like to do.
I'm going upstairs, but I think Kit may need a little bit of stealth help. I'm going to move.
I'm insulted.
Where's Kit?
That's.
You can't see him because he's so
Yeah.
stealthy.
You won't keep up with me.
I know I won't keep up with you, but I can follow one behind.
Doing 220
That's
feet
Kit
per
there,
hour.
whoever someone was pointing to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's Kit there,
You are
Okay.
here.
and you're back.
Well, I
over
will
there.
move. There's that little fire pit thing. I'm going to move next to that.
Do I see him and I'm like, ah?
Yeah,
How much movement was that I just used?
that's your 30.
Yep.
That was my 30. Cool. And I will hold I'll hold an arrow.
You can still dash.
As a bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. I'll just dash my other 30 then.
That's only a bonus action, so you can still hold your
Hold up.
action.
Hold up.
Oh.
Stop the presses. What's the lighting like in this room?
Hot.
That's the temperature. I want
It's
the
mainly
lighting.
lit by the lava and the fires.
That is it.
So it's
It's very decent.
dim light?
No. Normal light.
All right. Okay. That's all right. That's okay.
There are pools of dim light. Sort of around where the doorway entrances are, there's shadow.
All right. Well, I can't use Cloak of the Bat in that regard. Then I will. Yeah, I'll use my dash.
Sweet.
Straight diagonal line towards the door that Kit's going towards.
It'll put you like beside
Yeah,
Kit.
you're next to Kid.
I tap him on the shoulder and just give him a nod.
I heard you coming.
Cool.
I know you heard you coming. I was just saying, hey.
Just checking in, man.
Just saying sup.
Don't touch me!
Turns around, kicks me in the face. Oopsie daisy.
That's the end of the round. So I'm going to drop initiative because none of you are actually in combat right now. So we can actually start a little bit more freedom of what we do here. So yeah, initiative out of initiative. So we'll just start working out what people want to do.
I'm running straight too.
In the meanwhile, the giants are going to keep walloping on each other the whole time until another 2 rounds in my head go past. Cool. So, Kid, what are you doing?
Still running. I'm just running.
Yep.
It takes me 80 feet to get to the dining room, I think, from my quick count.
Cool.
On the map. And then I've still got movement to do stuff.
Okay.
Am I about to get back into initiative?
No. Not, well, maybe. Depends what you do. That's what I'm just working in my head. So, from where you are, you're going into the dining room?
She's not right
From
anymore.
what I counted, I can get
Thank
to
you.
I can get to like the entranceway here in 80-ish feet.
Okay, cool. Right. What you do is...
I've actually got to go to the toilet. I'll be right back.
Cool, do it.
Sorry, if we're out of initiative, we don't really need the battle map.
I was
might
picking
do.
it up so people can
See what's going on. Someone might be dropping concentration, so
Just make sure you're not in the room when you do it.
yeah.
Do you want to have a quick 5-minute break then while Trudy's out?
Yeah, we can take a quick
That might make sense.
quick 5 minutes. Okay, guys,
We can set up.
stick around. I'm sure there will be much more stupidity to happen in 5 minutes' time. We're just going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. Check this in a bit.
Cool. hello again.
And we're back. And Cooley's camera has once again managed to somehow shift.
Huh.
Don't know why it keeps doing that. Anyway, there we go.
Excellent. So yes, out of initiative. So we can just do this in groups.
Combat.
Might be easier. So Kit, you have just headed through where the elevator is. I'll just get my numbers. Cool. So you've just gone through a 500-foot tall elevator shaft that penetrates the fire giant stronghold. Iron pillars supporting a ring-shaped iron gantry, which is overhead, as you've seen. Wide tunnels heading off to the north.
I would have stopped if I saw anybody as well.
Yep. So going through there, on the other side you see what would be their feasting hall. The first thing that stands out to you, and I'm going to assume you've stopped there, so Mördare will probably catch up, so I don't have to explain it to us.
I'm only stopping so you can describe it.
Yep.
I'm going to keep moving.
I dare say you'll stop there. The first thing you see are 30 goblins clearing the feasting hall when you first arrive. They're frantically tidying up giant-sized plates and mugs while fighting over various table scraps. Iron braziers in alcoves dimly illuminate the hall. Pillars and basalt walls support the 50-foot high vaulted ceiling from which hangs 2 iron chandeliers. The candles dragged in cobwebs. The chains used to raise and lower the chandeliers fasten iron hooks onto the walls. Set into the north wall is a fireplace, and arranged about the room are basalt tables carved with bronze dishware. An iron spit is mounted above the fireplace, which is fueled by natural gas. Wow. Good. So they're not using coal.
All the amenities.
Environmentally friendly.
You see this room, 30 goblins within it.
Are they in servants' rags or are they in warriors' garb?
Very much in servant rags.
Cool, I'm going to keep moving.
Yep. No, great, I've got to do my goblin voice again.
I'm going to dance around them.
But what are you doing in here? You're not a giant?
I'm going to ignore them. Oh, I'm going to ignore what they're saying. I'm clearly looking at them as I go through them.
They're looking at you and same as you, Mördare. You can't be in here.
Oh, chicken wing distracting.
Either of you can't be in here. They're not even listening to us.
I'm heading to where I know the rooms are from Mördare's map.
Cool. So ignoring that, probably for the best. There we go.
30 of them. It'll take 10 rounds to kill them all.
Cool. So, halfway down on the right-hand side of this room is a corridor that heads to the east, and there is a corridor heading off to the west. A little bit further back, at the end of the room, there is another doorway heading to the west.
I'm heading to the one on the right.
Heading to the one on the right. Area number 26. Turn the page. A T-shaped hallway has doors to the north and the south. One of these doors is open, one is closed. The one to the south is open, the one to the north is closed.
Cool. How far was it from the entrance to the dining to the corridor?
To here?
At a rough. Just trying to keep track of. I know we're out of initiatives, and I'm trying to keep track of my movement. Just in case.
120.
Oh, I'm going back to the old measurements.
Yep.
Oh, then I will definitely dash as a regular action.
Mm-hmm.
Which means you say 120.
Yep.
So I could get another. So to get to that corridor, I've still got 40 foot of movement to get to the door.
Mm-hmm.
That's open.
Yep. Which, yeah, it's 60 foot, you can't quite get through.
Yep, then. I mean, if we're out of initiative, we can keep going, but it's up
Yep.
to you if you want to jump to other people or not.
Um,
It's just because I'm trying to keep track of how long my boots are up.
Yep.
It's easier for my brain to do it sort of in
Cool.
semi rounds.
well, I'll do that as where you are for now then.
Yep.
Esvele. Let's go, Steve. More
Yes.
there. I'm assuming you're following along with Kit into those rooms.
Yeah, so I'm going into the other room.
More there first. Trudy, you're going.
Oh, sorry.
You want me to go?
No, you following along with Kit. through
I'm
those
following
areas?
Kit, yeah.
Yeah,
You'd
cool.
only get to the dining room.
Yeah, you'd be about
double dashed.
a quarter of the way into the dining room, and you would have seen Kit go into the hallway to the right.
Okay, and those goblins are just being, are they in goblin mode? Just goblining.
Yeah, they're cleaning, eating up bits of food. Kind of disturbed that you're there, but also not really giving that much of a shit.
It'd only be 10 feet into the dining room.
Well, that's cool. I'll just hang out and I left my maps in the other room. Give me a second.
Just quickly, are you saying that? Is there any so they're feasting on
Scraps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any nuts?
So I'm just before those tables.
Yeah?
The first set of tables.
Yeah, you'd just be there.
All right, cool. Well, I'm.
You can say that they're goblin,
Where's
these-
Kit
these
gone?
nuts.
He's gone to the right.
Yes.
So towards those two rooms that are on the end.
Yep, that's where he's headed into.
Yeah. Instead of just hanging balls to the wind in the 10 feet out of that door, I actually want to hang on the large room side corner
Yep.
where that entrance is. I'm gonna put I'm gonna hold an action. Yeah, I'm gonna hold an action of shooting,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna keep an eye on that corridor entrance and the little room entrance. You see that little crux
Yep.
where it enters on the left hand side.
Yep.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on that because that's got to be where that drive has gone.
Yeah, cool.
Somewhere down there.
Excellent.
Cool.
Esvele.
Yes.
So you head in to a corridor.
Before I do, I would like to try and put that dwarf out of his misery as I go past.
Go for it.
Wisdom save.
That is a 10.
Yeah, it's not going to do it. 16. Oh,
Hope it doesn't mean no damage in the torso. Not quite dead.
I feel happy. I
28
feel
necrotic damage.
Yeah, he dies.
Yeah.
And the last
Uh,
thing, he is looking up at you and you see a faint smile go across his face as he goes.
And he shits himself.
I just utter to myself, Raven Queen be with you now.
Nice.
And yes, then I'll proceed onwards through the hallway, hoping that these hellhounds haven't spotted me, but I do have a way to not deal with the
They're
hellhounds
not-
if that's necessary.
They're not too interested in you.
You just
right
killed their distraction, bro.
now.
Yeah, but they're still vegging out. Like,
Yep. Incapacitated.
That's true.
they're just...
You
But just
enter
having a
into a
convo.
hallway that's running north. Heads about 20 feet before there is a doorway.
Yep. Is it a giant doorway, or is it a not giant
It
doorway?
is a giant doorway. Everything is giant.
Cool.
So the hallway itself is about 20 feet across. Sorry, 40 feet till you get to this door. Sorry. And yeah, it's a large, 20-foot high door, 10 foot across.
Hammer drawn, ready to go. Is there like a crack in the door that I can peek through?
It is a wooden door. No, it doesn't. It looks like it's shut, but there doesn't appear to be a lock on it.
Locked?
Oh,
No,
smash!
doesn't seem to be a lock on the door.
Oh, no lock. Oh, okay. I'll attempt to push the door open enough where I can take a quick peek inside.
Roll me a strength.
Drink. 18.
Yep, that is enough. The hinges are well oiled. The door starts to swing inward, outward
I don't want
for
to
you.
push it open or pull it open too much, just
Yep.
enough for me to like poke my head around the corner and see what's in the room.
You see a small room, about 60 by 30 feet. Small
Uh-huh.
for a
Small
giant.
for a giant.
It's currently unoccupied. It contains a 10-foot high wooden table with an iron dagger stuck into the top of the table. The dagger is big as a human-sized greatsword and twice as heavy.
You get as much?
It's not very practical.
From that, there is then another door that opens to the opposite side of the room that you just entered into.
I'll walk into the room, sticking as close to the wall as I can.
Mhm.
Anything else of interest in this room? Cupboard,
No,
chest of
it is
drawers.
just the table and the dagger that you can see.
Right, and it's 10 foot high?
Table's 10 foot high,
Yep.
and the dagger is embedded into the top of the table.
Up there or something. Is there anything around in the room that I could push up to the table so I can climb up?
There's some broken crates to one side that you could maybe pile some stuff together to get up to it.
It's gonna take too long. I'll go check out the other door first before I commit to anything in here.
Cool.
When you say dagger, is that dagger for a giant or a dagger for a dwarf?
Dagger for a giant.
Oh, that's a fucking longsword for a dwarf, right?
It's greatsword.
Great sword. I know.
Hey, that's a great
Big boy.
Similar to the other door, you've got a 40-foot long tunnel and then another doorway at the end.
Right. Thinking, yeah, as well, sort of take a moment and wander down the hallway to the other door.
Yep.
Ready to turn around and run back the way she came at anyone's notice.
Cool. I'll leave you there then. Upstairs, we have Otto and Valis, I believe. And Jasper.
What'd you get there?
A ring, belt, ring, I think ring. Otto drops concentration on the puppies. I'm assuming this shit fight's still going on.
You hear Esvele. You hear a howling noise. And what appears to be an escalation of combat. Athesto, you see the hellhounds snap out of it, see what's happening, and charge into the giants and start
That's what I thought would happen.
attacking. Randomly.
Without direction.
Aren't you glad that you rolled earlier?
And
What?
I pull a small pearl out of my pocket, and you'd see this Valis. It's like he speaks to it. It says, "Again, activating my pearl of power."
Nice.
Oh, I've got mine in my wrist. I'm going to use my pearl power too.
That you've now just remembered that you've got.
No,
You embedded it under your skin before going into the.
No, I
And
was debating about using it before, but I drank the potion instead.
Otto pats you on it's calf for Otto. You good, Valis? I have someone to look after, and walks over
Smiles
to
through
Thesto's
bloody
clothes.
Yep. Again, you see that doorway half open, leading down to the east.
Still hearing noises from it?
Just going to get a third one.
Yeah.
Yep, cool. I'm pretty much
The same scraping noises.
given Otto's height. I'm pretty much teabagging Athesto's corpse.
Which isn't there.
Clothes.
His
Like his clothes.
Yep.
But if his corpse, just basically to guard it.
Yep.
Keeping an eye on.
Everything that was Athesto's is there upon the ground.
Good.
I'm before following Otto, sort of see Jasper, was it?
Yep.
Yeah. You were in the Hammer.
Yeah.
Yes. Hi.
I think I was sent here as a scout for your party.
Oh, you're the one that sent the really drawn map? Or was that your friend?
That was the one that got out.
I just want to point out as well.
His name I can't remember right now.
He's got some brain
You
damage.
know-
He's been hammer.
You never stated this, but anyway. My necrotic shroud is still up. It's not. He doesn't have the roll for fear.
I was going to say, nah, he rolls alright. He's seen some fucked up shit
Yeah.
the last few weeks. He's fine. That's the least scary thing he's dealing with right now.
I think Shroud goes down when you get knocked out.
How does it?
Well,
I think so.
It says it's up for a minute.
Mm.
Anyway. You're
Oh, right. Rewording for Mordenkainen's. I forget that's a thing.
Anyway. Not too.
Yeah.
Probably look
Mine.
like shit anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Do you know where the conch is? Do you know where this conch is? It's the whole reason we're here.
Jasper, by the way.
Casper? Lovely.
Ja-
So, Valis, pleasure.
I'm sure.
Well, nothing about height. You're not that short. So I've been hitting the head a fair bit.
It's,
Walk and talk. So,
it sort of limps and mutters rather than walks and talks.
yeah. Right. So,
The Duke's conch, as far as I know, is... Well, if it's not with him, it'd be in his chambers. Or
Right.
with his wife.
Otto, was that where Kit is heading?
I
You say what?
assume so. He ran off in a hurry.
Fuck
definitely not on his body.
me.
By the way, there's noises from down in there. They're probably not important because they haven't noised this direction since the whole thing started. But just so you know, I'll stay here, whatever you're doing.
Right. Just flashes of PTSD come back a little bit as we remember the shitstorm. I mean, the firestorm that happened last time.
Yeah, literally, yes.
Yeah. Right.
There is still burn marks everywhere and corpses. There is, like, seriously, there are piles of bodies up here.
Yeah. Casper, mind the debris. Watch your footing.
French cheese.
Right. Casper, can you just...
Jasper.
Pardon?
Jasper.
Oh, Jasco?
Jasper.
I'm sorry, is that a foreign name? I don't have time for this. Anyway, look down that hallway. We've got something to take care of. We'll get you out of here. Sort of hand out. Fingers crossed by the back.
Yeah. I think we are working for the... I hope we're working for the same people. He heads
Well,
gingerly down towards the doorway and...
just that noise. If something's happened, just try and close the door. We haven't got time to deal with whatever's down there.
He just looks at you and then steps around the door and heads in there.
No. Okay. Right. Otto. Okay. We got to figure out how we can get Athesto back. And considering...
I'll just put this book away for a bit. It's gonna be fun.
Right. What is it that we know? He is currently in... I saw him before. I saw his junk.
Sorry.
You're right.
You saw his junk. How?
His penis.
Yes, but he's not here.
Yes. So before, when I was doing jumping, you know how I do that thing where I go in and become the mist, become the tendrils.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah. So when I was popping through that little gap in space time, I don't know, I saw Athesto. He was standing there. He was naked.
He's okay.
So I guess that explains the clothes.
So he's okay. He's all right.
Oh, well, fuck if I know.
But that was all the way over by the stairs.
Well, he's been talking to us in... Look, we just have to figure out how to get him back here. He's kind of... He's here. Maybe there's... Look, I'm going to put this bluntly. You fucked up.
Otto doesn't say anything, just
So we're fixing...
thin line of a mouth, not saying...
I think we are his two best shots, and by best, I mean I saw him last, in some form, and you fucked up. So, it's us. We're getting him back.
Yes. Well,
Do you know of anything that would be keeping him here? He's got a warrior's spirit. He talks about like that honor shit all the time.
I knew about that was the dragon scale, didn't I?
You touched it. I had an issue with it.
Yes. Apparently, it might be this. Last time I picked it up, it caused some distress. Point to the dragon scale necklace.
What do you mean distress?
I shouldn't be moving it. Kind of distress. I think it upset him.
I think I was in your body when that happened.
I grab it. I grab the scale.
Callum's got to pop up.
Just grab it, man.
Athesto,
Yes.
you feel wrong, searing pain, and you're being
Hello?
pulled backwards through the air.
You sure that's wise? Like it did not
So-
go well last time.
I like to think you're like nearly at the top too.
Yeah.
Almost.
What do you mean it didn't? We don't have a lot to go off.
Well, when he was borrowing you, he kind of screamed and
Is that so? Are you here? Hello? Are you here? How do we help you? Come on.
From Athesto's point of view.
Ah!
Yeah. Screaming, you see this mist sort of congealing within the eyes of the vampire, and then you're suddenly ripped backwards,
Now you done fucked up.
flying through the air.
Oh, sorry for trying to bring you back to life.
It's like this intense.
Is he flying
pain.
through the air if he's in the airplane?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Was flying through the
Ethereal
etherealness. But regardless, you're getting pulled directly backwards to where your necklace was. When you get close, you're turning your head to see what the hell's dragging you. You wonder why everything's falling out of my pockets here. Damn it. You see a black shrouded pool of swirling mist.
Hey, it's me.
With a white silver pulsating light shining up out of it. And that
and a
is
halfling trying
that is dragging you towards it.
Well, I can't do much about this.
I have an idea. This is the thing that's keeping
Yeah,
me.
it'll be-
Yes.
Right. Protect me. Don't touch the glaive.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to get out the diamond. Okay, I'll explain what I want to do.
Yep.
I'm plan in my mind. I'm going to get the glaive out, put it in my lap.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna try, because my ancestors were like, he's over here with us.
Mm-hmm.
When I talked to them last. Alright. Thought process is, I'm going to sit down with the glaive, try and do that. I'm going to try and, with the scale and the diamond, cast like Revivify on the scale.
Ooh.
So essentially get to the glaive zone, try and use that as a bridge to then cast Revivify on that tether to try and bring his spirit back onto that as a tether. So trying to bridge him back to us in this world.
Okay. I'm just going to roll a whole heap of dice here.
Okay. Go for it. Whatever you want me to do.
As a way of thinking right now.
If you want me to do anything,
Yeah.
let me know.
Okay. Yep. Thesta.
Yeah.
Actually, while Trudy's out, let's hold this, and I'm going to go back to Esvele. So Trudy doesn't miss this part. It's probably going to be an important lap.
That's fine.
Esvele, you
Yes.
are in the room. There's the door, and there is the hallway leading down the door. The hallway leading away from the door to another doorway.
Making a lot of barking and combat
Yeah, from
coming
behind you.
from the other direction.
Yeah. You probably have a fair idea what might be causing that.
Yeah. Regardless, I'm going to wait for, like, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds to see if anything comes down the hallway towards me.
Yep.
And when nothing does, I will take a peek behind this door that's in front of me. Door number 2.
Cool. Now I said there was hallway, so this is at the end of the hallway, end of the second hallway. Yeah. Why do they have to have these maps? So many pages apart, and they're right next to each other. Sweet. So, carefully opening this door, or just going for it?
Carefully opening the door, like
Cool.
last time. Assuming this one isn't locked.
No, it is not. Again,
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This room is 80 by 60. One basalt pillar supports the ceiling of this room, which contains wooden crates and barrels that have been brought into the iron slag. The crates, by the look of it, there's a couple of them broken open. Look like they contain food. The barrels, you're not entirely sure. Some of them look like they've got markings of various brewers and vineyards. He says, looking at Valis. Resting on the east wall is a wooden chest, 10 feet long, 6 feet tall, and 8 feet wide.
Right, so... Aside from thinking Valos would love it here, the only part about this entire endeavour that Valos would enjoy, I'm going to go investigate the chest at the back.
Yep. As you get close to it, it seems to have probably like a 5-foot aura of cold around it. As you get close, like everywhere you've been since you've been down there has been hot, unbearably hot. Getting close to this chest, it feels like you've just walked into a fridge.
Oh, so it's been a relief then.
Yeah. Definitely is. Yeah. It's the same as walking into a cool room on a hot summer's day. Yeah.
Cool. Literally.
It's an esky.
I get it.
Is the chest locked?
I don't know.
I will
Well, I do.
try to open the chest. I'm going to poke it with my hammer first.
Cool.
Just to make sure it's not a mimic.
Also to make sure it's not going to, like, explode into cold damage as I touch it.
As you touch it, nothing happens. Just the sound of hitting the chest.
I will attempt to open the chest.
Opening the chest, it feels icy cold, like cold air blasts out of it as you open it up. Are you going to sort of climb up to look inside? Considering, remember,
Yes.
this is 6 foot high.
I would like to peek over the top.
Yep, 6 foot high. Cool. Looking in, you see a frozen carcass of an elk, and a frozen carcass of a wolf.
Right. Cool.
It's an easy mistake to make, actually. So.
Yeah, elk.
Is it an S key?
Oh.
Wow. All right.
You probably get a couple of slabs in there, mate.
You found a cool room, mate.
Yeah.
Couple hundred.
Yeah, I did. I found their storage. Part of me wants to cast a little spell called Blight in an attempt to start poisoning some of their suppliers, but I don't have time for that. Nor do I have the spell
Killed most
slots
of
to
them
waste on
anyway.
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Cool.
killed quite a few of them while we're here, but
The only
there's
other thing in this room is the doorway to the north. Again, sorry. There's another doorway out.
No.
another doorway.
Yeah, that's that hallway that got retconned into the map earlier.
All right, let's let's take a look behind that door.
Cool.
See what's behind door number 2, Johnny.
Well, this one's door number 3 now.
Opening the door. Oh. That's interesting. No, that's all right.
Doing
Standing
it carefully
between
again, like the other
black
ones.
basalt pillars are 2 10-foot high basalt tables used for food preparation. Underneath the tables are 10 empty iron cauldrons weighing about 100 pounds each. Above them are dozens of utensils hanging from iron hooks and chains. How quickly did you go into this room?
As quickly as I did the others.
So slowly.
Opening the door very carefully first to see if there's anyone in there.
Standing in the centre of the room appears to be a large female fire giant. It seems to be packing up food and things into a cauldron. 5 smoke sort of entities, like misty, partly humanoid entities, are flickering around the room. Particularly over the big fireplace that's on one wall. Almost cackling with glee. 2 ogres wearing grease-stained leather aprons stand next to the tables and are helping to pack up food. And approximately 20 goblins are scurrying about performing menial tasks and gathering things up.
Cozy.
Without making a noise, I will turn around and rush in the other direction as quickly and as quietly as I can.
Roll me stealth.
Life.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Oh, goody.
Oh.
My bag.
Oh. Where am I going? What's 2? So 12?
Cool. Okay.
Esvele's got one.
You start heading up the hallway,
Yep.
and I'll leave you there.
Going through my mind of what I can potentially cast to make sure I don't get murdered from behind if I need to. But I'm just going to pretend that what I just saw in that room doesn't exist, and I'm going to keep going.
Nice. Coming back the way you came.
Yes.
Cool.
Once I get out of the pantry and into the hallway, I am just gonna leg it.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably far enough away now, right? Shut the door behind me. Let's just fucking go.
Cool. Nice.
Because at least what's in front of me is all distracted with itself. And if I shut the door behind me, then I can hear if it opens, which means that's my cue to run faster.
Fair. Alright. Kit. We'll go back into you guys. Let's overdo full lip. Where did I leave you?
I just I was just 10 feet away from the door.
Cool.
Mördare was just.
Mördare, you're watching the room across.
I love that
Kit
movie.
is disappearing up the hallway.
Shut up, bro.
It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
So, T-shaped hallway with doors to the north and the south. The door to the north is closed. The one to the south is open. Yes, that's what I said. Yeah.
One of them's open and I'm 10 feet
Yep.
away from it.
Cool.
That's all I remember.
You went right.
Yep. The one to the south
Yeah,
is open.
that's what I'm going ahead. Yeah,
Cool.
I'm looking in there.
Excellent. Okay, you see, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 80 by approximately 90-foot room that ends.
I was going to say 80 goblins. Fuck.
That ends in a sort of alcove, sort of semicircle at the end. There are 2 beds within this room. I hate when the description is in the middle of everything else. Cool. So yeah, it's 2 large beds. There's a chest at the end of each bed. Iron frame beds. An empty barrel is at the side of one of the beds. There's a mirror mounted on the north corner of the western wall. An alcove to the south holds 2 large crates, empty crates. A third appears to be full of half-burned dolls and broken toys. Across one side of the room, what looks to be like broken bits of armour off some of the slaves you've probably seen earlier, sort of scattered across the ground. However, the most obvious thing in the room is on one of the beds is a small fire giant, female, laying on the bed.
They've got kids.
We already killed one of them.
She
Kill it.
stands about 11 foot high, big boned with thick orange hair and a mean looking look on her face.
Are you body shaming?
I'm just reading the book. Big bone. She's a giant, of course she's big bone. Is a child, female fire giant, who's on the bed crying.
Broke all the toys.
Cool, I'm going to go to the other door.
Did just murder her father.
Other door is
You could just murder her.
Should be an adventure before it's long.
I'm going to try and pick it.
Because then this is going to be one of those adventure start things. Where, you know how everyone says, oh, they killed my parents and then I became an adventurer.
Yeah,
This is where it starts.
Yep.
She's like 20 feet tall.
totally is. This is what happened to her.
This is what happened. This is the moment where we could go back in time and kill Hitler. I think we should just kill the kid. Kill the kid. Do it, Alec.
11.
I mean, Kit.
Not enough.
No, I didn't think it would be.
However, your tools are okay. It's almost like picking the locks. You've trained to pick on normal size locks.
Mhm, yeah,
You're
yeah.
trying to up the process to a far larger scale and it's just not didn't
Pick,
quite work.
pick on someone your own size.
Fuck.
Lock it in, mate.
That was
Just
good.
shove your hand in there and pick it with your fingers.
Or
Yeah,
get a
don't think it's
gnome and
hard.
put the gnome in
I
there.
mean, if I can have another attempt, I might try using an arrow shaft as the stabilizer bit, not the
Yeah.
not the pokey bit,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
to get a
Okay.
bit more of a hold in there.
I can go with that. Give us another roll.
Pretty nifty.
Just take
That's
an arrowhead
thoughtful.
off if I needed to do it that way. That's better. It might not be enough though. What am I adding? That plus half of that plus that, which is 7 total. So plus that is 19.
That is enough. Exactly enough.
Yeah, boy.
Cool. You open up this door. You see within this room an enormous bed with a frame made of cross wiring. Now, I've got to read this out to you. An enormous bed with a frame made of crisscrossing iron sword blades welded together. Dangling above the bed are large chains and manacles, the purpose of which are only known to the Duke and the Duchess.
Ooh.
A 15-foot diameter shield made of an adult black dragon, scales is displayed on the north wall behind the bed. An iron chandelier hangs from the ceiling over the centre of the room near the foot of the bed. A chain connected to the chandelier is snagged on an iron hook mounted on the east wall above a 10-foot high basalt table with some valuable items resting on it, and a large iron chest tucked underneath it. 2 wardrobes of fire-scorched wood stand against the west wall. A giant barrel on the southeast corner. It looks like with things... looks like maybe used as a stool or something. Beside that rests in front of a burnished full-length mirror mounted on the south corner of the east wall. An iron brazier hangs from the hook mounted on the south wall near the door. Above the door. Cool. So yeah, it's a huge black dragon scale shield, shells, books, everything else. I said that in the massive bed with clear kink.
No conch that I can see.
Not that you can see. No.
I'm gonna give the room a good looking over and searching, and starting with obvious places like the chest and anything that looks like it would be a lockbox type jewellery box thing that
Cool. Okay. Let's start with what's on the table. Do you want to go for?
Yeah.
Where do you want to start first?
Um,
The wardrobes, the chests, the...
Well, it would be things that are visible first, and then opening things, which would probably start with the chest, or if there was a lockbox or something on the table.
Yep.
Like visual things out the open first, and then things that look like they would hold something precious.
Cool.
Or,
So on the table itself, the large basalt table includes a bejewelled obsidian hairbrush with wire bristles. Looking at it is worth a lot. A tinderbox made of ebony inlaid with flames of melted gold.
Don't forget to swipe right on that one.
A hand mirror with a gilded iron handle and frame. A bronze jewellery chest. So that's what's on the table.
Mhm.
Anything, do you want to look in the chest or anything else?
Thanks for that one, Dan. That was good.
I would check out the jewellery chest, assuming that it's gonna fit a giant-sized conch in it.
The jewellery chest contains 6 giant-sized gold rings with gemstones set in them, each worth approximately 2,500 gold each, weighing about 25 pounds per ring, and that's all that's in that. It's basically a jewellery box.
Cool, I'll move on.
Cool. Wardrobes, chests.
Chests.
Chest. Iron chest under the table. It's 9 feet long, 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide. It's a crude combination lock built into the front of it. The lock has 3 tumblers, each displaying the 10 dwarfish Dathrak glyphs, with the numbers from 0 to 9.
I'm going to check the bedside table to see if they wrote it down.
Cool.
Because they don't seem like the most intelligent creatures.
Sort of post-it note stuck under the table.
Yeah.
It's actually just carved into the top of the chest.
Yeah, it makes sense. The bedside table just contains various oddities. I actually do need my phone now. Where the hell did it go?
It's in the side. It's
in the
leg.
side of the chair.
How? Okay.
Science!
Cool.
Your drinks.
It'd be empty. It's alright. Excellent. Roll me a D100.
Oh, jeepers. didn't have any D10s prepared. 34.
34. Come back. Come back. You see two large gauntlets sitting upon the bedside table, and various notes, papers, plans. Just looking brief, looks like the plans for the Volendod. Quick skimming over. You can't read giant, but you can sort of get together as maybe contracts or something. Just paperwork more than anything else. And there's two gauntlets.
Mm-hmm. No combination numbers written down?
No.
Cool. I'll move on to the wardrobe.
Wardrobe. Which one? Left or right?
Left.
Left. Let's go back a page, shall we?
I don't care for looting, I care for conch. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, if you were a conch, where would you hide?
Probably in the chest.
How about I might just do... I'll just tell you what's actually in both the wardrobes for convenience.
Yeah.
First of all, the wardrobe contains a cloak worth about 2,500 gold pieces, made from a red dragon scaly hide and wings, with a necklace of engraved gold plates draped around its broad shoulders. That's in his wardrobe, and hers is a gown made of gold ingots and rings, probably worth about 9,500 gold pieces, and various other items of clothing, so basically.
I thought they both had one item of clothing in the
No,
cupboard,
there's-
that was it.
There's heaps of other stuff in there.
Yeah.
Mate, they've got
Those
chain
are the big ones.
Yeah.
No, everything's too big for me to be able to pilfer, so there's no point. I won't be
All
able,
my characters would have been taking that red dragon cloak.
I wouldn't be able to carry it.
Yeah,
It'd
true.
be so heavy. I've only got a 9
Imagine how many-
strength.
Can you imagine how many cloaks we could make out of it, though?
All get a cloak out of this.
Cool.
I do have a...
It could be the red dragon.
The
cloak.
only other thing left is basically the chest.
Cool, I'm going to go through all the numbers.
I've got a bag of holding.
So, 10 numbers, combination of 3 numbers.
Yeah.
You're going to be there for quite a while.
000.
Three to the
001.
1.
002.
Yep.
3 to the power 10.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How sturdy does the whole thing look?
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stunning strike it, mate.
It doesn't have a lock on it, like a safe.
It could be picked.
Oh, can be picked?
Probably could.
Oh.
I mean, it's still locked, and there are ways to pick.
Oh, then I'll do
I'll
that.
call that
I thought
Well,
it
I've
was
always
just like
taken
it'd be like a
lock
magic
picking to be not
tumbler
just
thing,
be able to
you know.
pick like your standard key lock, but be able to do like, you know, a safe cracker.
Yeah.
Can you know, little ear thing? I think you could probably, yeah, I think you should roll a pick picking. I think you should roll a lock picking for it.
Yeah. You should
I
be
think
able
it should be the
Yeah,
same
if it's
thing,
lock-
really.
if it's
But I'm
lock
not the
picking, then I'll
DM,
try
so
lock picking. But if
It wasn't obvious to you because you're not a thief.
I was going to say, if it's a safe cracking type thing, I have no training in that.
Yeah.
I've just been doing locks.
What are you doing, Morday, while this is happening?
what am I doing?
Yeah. It's been
I'm
away for a
going
little
to
while now.
slowly. So with my bow
I would have deactivated
and an
my
arrow,
as well.
with my arrow still not, you know, half pulled,
Mm-hmm.
I'm slowly coming up that left hand side, you know, back to the wall, eyeing off that entrance to that little side room that was there. That looks like there's a little bedroom there,
Yep.
but there's also the corridor. I'm slowly moving to that corner of the corridor and dining room, going off half cocked basically. So I've got my arrow, half drawn. Slowly, I'm going to move my full 30.
Yep. You've had time
So I went
to.
behind cover.
You've had time probably to
But
move up further than that if you want as well.
Well, where would 30 take me on the map? A map nearby. So would that take me about halfway down or the full way?
Oh, you could get the full way up to the end of the room if you wish, because you've spent a fair time.
If I get to that corner, where can I see?
At the top corner, there is a doorway with a door that's shut but doesn't appear to have doesn't appear locked.
That's the door to the little bedroom or whatever it is.
There's another room there, yeah.
Yeah, and and then can I see down the corridor?
There's the corridor that you would have gone past, which goes down.
Oh, I didn't want to go past that corridor. I want to stop in the corner of the corridor.
Yep. Well, the corridor, you're looking down, there's no doorways on it, but the corridor goes down a good, probably 150 feet. But by that stage, you can't really see much further than that.
I'm going to do a little like commando roll thing across the corridor into the corner.
Yep.
Up to that door.
Yep.
Is there any way I can see through the door?
Virtually ignoring you now. They're really busy doing their shit.
Doing shit.
All right. I'm going to knock on the door.
You hear a heavy set of footsteps coming towards the door.
Okay, I'm going to roll back around. I'm going to... Yeah, okay. And around the corner of the corridor.
Cool.
But... And someone's going to open that door?
The door doesn't open.
Okay. I should have got a bag of goblin shit and lit it on fire. Right. Okay, so I know there's something in there though, so that's quite heavy. So it's explain what's in there, maybe an odor. All right. If it's not coming to the door, okay, I'll just go back to the other side of the corridor, wait at that corner.
Yep.
Can I hold an action, or is the action knocking on the door?
No, you don't need to hold an action. Just say what you want to do. You're out of initiative, so.
All right. Well, I'll just sit there with my bow ready just in case. I'm basically covering what Kit's doing anyway.
Yep.
Just making sure no one comes in behind him. So I'm not going to go in there and start fucking around with him because it's just going to waste time. So,
cool.
Well, two sets of eyes is better than one. However, I'd much rather cover him and make sure nothing goes awry out here because there's also that little fucking crazy fire giant goblin child that we need to watch out for as well. So I'll just hang here and just cover it.
Not a problem.
22.
22.
If I get to add half my proficiency to that roll for the different type of lock. Otherwise it'd be 20.
Could you please make me a dexterity saving throw?
It's a trap. We should have asked Admiral Akbar about this.
It's a trap.
13!
Ew. Shit, really?
Yeah, only rolled a 4.
You failed.
Yeah. I said it wasn't a good roll.
Kid failing a dex save.
Kid failed a dex save, everyone. This never
All
happens.
the times to do it.
I only got a +9 in dex save. It's not that high.
That's true, that's pretty weak.
Oh wait, was Val's within 10 feet of me?
Nope.
No,
There's
in spirit,
other things
yes.
happening.
In spirit, you probably is. But
That was only a few dice, you'll be right.
you've taken no damage. You're good.
Yeah, no, it's
okay.
evasion. I take half damage.
That I'm guessing that's the conch box then.
36.
Halved for evasion.
Yep. As you try to pick the lock, the acts trying to pick it, you think you've got to hear the barrels.
What type of damage was it?
I'll get to it. You hear the barrels start to click, click, click. You're starting to fall in place, but one of them goes thunk, and as soon as that happens, this cloud of gas starts coming out of the chest and incinerates instantly. So yeah, that much of fire damage.
I like to think I tried to flip myself up over the chest.
Yeah.
But my hand slipped and I landed on the floor. So
Yeah.
yeah, half damage for evasion.
Half damage as the chest basically explodes. 20-foot radius sphere centered on that chest explodes within the room. Surprisingly, not much catches on fire. Nice things.
All
there
that
are fireproof.
paperwork's fucked.
Yeah, it is. That's gone.
So that would have been far enough away
Um,
from the chest, wouldn't it? It's only 20-foot radius.
The chest, however, is open.
Cool.
Yay.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
That's how you do
Does
it,
it have
kid.
dots?
Can't find him, grind him.
I'll come back to you.
It's a giant in the box.
Suspense.
So, I've now had a chance to think while we're doing all this. So I just separate one part of my brain from the other, and I do everybody else in the party while I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do with this lot with that part of my brain.
Are we going back to the
To a
Dallas-
Athesto.
It was either that or the mist that was congealing.
Oh no, that's happening. Over there. So,
I think
tell
we're in a
me
bit of
again.
trouble. We might have to use the conch.
Hang on, I've drawn.
Oh no.
I don't even know what the
Playground.
fucking conch is. Jesus,
Right.
no one's actually told Mördare what the conch is.
I think
What does
they
it?
have.
No, I think we did.
You just. No, that or I've forgotten it.
It's a conch.
No, you just said you wanted the conch. Like that's all I've got in my notes. That you wanted the conch. Like you were here for the conch. Not. You didn't tell me what it did.
No, we didn't tell you what it did.
That's need to know information.
We told you what it was.
I guess we've we've got to the point in our relationship where I think we need to start having some harsh truths with each other.
We only know
Alright.
each other for like
That
half a day.
doesn't matter. It's we're not even as a group now. You know, we did the only best thing you can do in such situations. We split the party.
Yeah.
So let's continue and see where this gets us. We didn't split it 2 ways. We split it 3 ways. And we all have a 3-way. Let's
Well, 2 and
Go.
a bit. Poor old Esvele.
Alright, Valis is doing art.
Have you done the art?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exhausting
Right.
things.
Kinda.
Put it on the battle map so we can see it.
Don't have to colour it in. It's fine.
No, it's alright. It's not dead. Piece of
What?
shit. Hang on. I haven't finished.
Meanwhile, art is happening over here.
Happy little
everyone's an
accidents.
artist.
No, my wife's an artist.
These X's for eyes.
He's an excellent artist.
It's a penis.
Obviously, the skill's not sexually
Maybe you
transmitted
get an
then.
Esper while they're doing some art.
How does Athesto's penis look again?
I think we established it was,
It's a
like,
teeny-
it was like a Ken doll.
Yeah, he doesn't have one.
He does now. Some pubes.
I'm interested to see how the Barbie movie goes, actually.
So my plan is...
Okay, do you want to put this on the battle map so everyone can
Yeah.
see?
Hang on.
Because I mean, you spent so much time on it.
Move the camera in. Get a close up.
Okay. That's is that upside down for you guys?
Yep. It's upside down for everybody.
Nazi
Yeah,
shit.
it's back to
Upside
front.
down,
It's
Miss
back to front.
Jane. Wow,
Oh.
I just showed my age there.
That's upside
So
down.
It's
we've
upside
got
down now.
Upside down.
back to front that way.
It's back to front.
So this is us.
Flip your camera.
There's handsome Valis and fuckhead Otto. And
And
then
Oi!
here's the glaive zone. That's where I'm trying to get to.
Highway.
There's my dead dad. And then here's Athesto, rip, in this plane, which my dad and them can go that way, and I can only go into that way. So the idea being is here with the scale is the tether. So what I want to do is I want to go in here with the scale
Route it via your father.
and be like, fucking dad, get my friend. And then, as this is like a beacon, then Otto can see the beacon. And
Otto.
Lester.
Festo, fuckhead Otto's over here.
Poor Otto.
So pain.
Mind you though, Festo was pretty helpful when he possessed that Duke that time.
It's getting interesting.
So
It's alright, so tell me exactly
So-
what you're doing.
Revivify isn't necessarily going to bring him back because it's been over a minute. But my point being is, I want to try and utilize the. I want to tether his. So I want to try and tether at least his soul to the necklace so that he can be free of here. and then at least we can try and get him back with us somewhere else.
So he was already tethered to the necklace, which is why he's
So
dead and gone.
So my bridge to Athesto. So I want to try and essentially almost use that necrotic arc ability
Yeah.
as well while I'm in the glaive zone.
Revivify while dashing through necrotic arc.
Yeah. I should get a run up. I'll get a run up. So sort of, I say like trying to channel that energy while I'm there so that I can, again, bridge myself closer to a Athesto spirit. And then, trying to use Revivify so that I can at least get his spirit tethered enough to the necklace that he can obviously leave here, because I know you said something about finding it hard to move.
Cool.
Oh, I'm with you. So you're actually
All right.
getting into the necklace. So if you move the necklace, you can actually move further away from. I'm with you.
The idea
yeah, sorry,
is
you
so we can
confused
at
me.
least take
I'm
him
with you
with
now.
us
So
spiritually.
tell me physically what you're doing,
Okay.
and I'll fill in the gaps for you.
Okay.
Do you want
Physically,
to
he's
hold
touching
out
himself.
Like a relay, so you come through and like grab it on your over.
Alright, no, I'm just sitting down with
Yep.
the glaive in my. I've said to you, alright, keep an eye out. I'm going in.
Yep.
I'm going in, Goose.
You need some
Ice
music here,
field.
Rose.
Hmm?
You
It's
need
got- there's
some
some
music.
music.
There is music.
So sat down, and I've got the glaive in my lap. I've got the scale, and then kind of cupping the diamond in the bottom, and then sitting the scale on top.
Yep.
Concentrating to get to the glaive zone, and then not necessarily using that necrotic arc ability, but trying to use that energy that's where I saw
Yep.
Athesto.
Which is what your meditation was teaching you
Yeah.
how to do it.
And then I want to try and sort of cast that sort of healing energy of Revivify, in that it uses sort of that power to try and bring back a soul
Cool. All right.
into the body.
So what happens?
Fasten your seatbelt.
As you're sitting there with the glaive across your lap, how you were...
Oh, sorry, and I've got a slight boner.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you appear right in his lap.
As you close your eyes and you start to focus on the glaive, what you did before, you start again to see the black, misty figures around you. Some laughing. Your father is sitting really close, just staring at you. Athesto. As you come screaming back into the room, you see Valis sitting on the ground, surrounded by a couple of dozen black figures that you've seen before, all intently focused on him. Roll me an insight.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
Back in the scale. Now look back at me.
Really?
I was
25! Natural 20.
Boom!
Which is the dice that I was going to use for the potential fucking drow that's coming to possess him.
Yeah, but if you'd rolled it earlier, it wouldn't have rolled a natural 20.
However, you rolling a natural 20 now allows me to tell you all the things that's about to happen. So
Yeah.
it's really handy, thank you. Cool.
Narrative
Oh, sorry
dice
for bringing
roll.
back to life.
Alright, so as
can't believe that's
you're
the one I rolled
pulled
in that 20.
screaming back into the room, you see a couple of dozen of these black figures standing around him. What you see is probably the most familiar looking face compared to Valis is standing very close, like inches away, glaring at the side of his head. An older figure with a crown similar to the others, but of a more archaic sort of make, is standing with his back to Valis looking at you and leaves the group. As you pulled into the room and you stop, like 10 feet away from this, basically you're suspended in midair, just hanging there. He walks over and just looks at you and goes, "It seems that more than one is trying to get you out of here."
Yep.
Are you ready to leave?
How much movement do I actually have?
None.
None. So I'm just like,
You're
Holding-
literally crucified, levitating in the air right now.
"Ugh."
What's inside?
Are you ready to leave, boy?
No. I need to get back to the whatever it is that's getting into the thing behind me.
Fucking done.
That's the least of your worries now. You have a choice. There are two paths. And he basically holds out one hand. And you see a long road of black just disappearing off into the distance and a white citadel at the end.
Oh.
You have this choice, which is your death. Or you have the unknown. You either stay with us, or you leave.
I was kept around for a reason.
Yes, there's more than one keeping you here.
I did notice.
Out of the corner of your eye, almost on your peripheries, you can see this flickering silver light.
You kept me around for a reason. As much as I want to go with you, I understand. Send me back.
You're choosing to stay? You're choosing to have your life back? Or are you choosing death?
I'm choosing to complete what I was sent here to do.
They all start laughing. You've chosen well. You hear a scream that you haven't heard for a very long time. As the black figures that are circling around Valis sort of start spinning faster, and you see from the corner of your eye a silver figure dragged straight into the middle of this group of black as Valis then flies back. You're laying now prone on the ground with your glaive. The figures disappear. You see them condense back into the glaive, including the silver figure that you just heard screaming.
Valis!
How much?
And
Oh, sorry.
you slowly fall back to the ground, standing. As you look around, you see, not out of the corner of your eye, like physically, from the centre of your chest, leading down to the silver amulet, a line connecting you to it. And you just hear a whisper in your ear. It's now got your soul, not hers.
Welcome.
So, Kit. Inside the chest.
Someone's going to be very ungrateful.
Give him a moment to have it. Give him a moment to have a moment.
I'm going to fucking murder you.
I did not do this!
I'm going to murder both of you. And then break that fucking glaive over my fucking knee.
No, don't.
Then have a moment in character.
Yeah.
No, that's what my character is going to do.
How you're still able to see your body and your clothing, and seeing that they are in separate planes. However, what was attaching you to your body, it's no longer holding you there.
I'm fucking confused. Okay.
So basically, your spirit now. So what I wanted to do, I guess, is so now if we take the necklace elsewhere, you'll follow the necklace.
Mm.
After I ejected your dead wife's soul.
As you open your eyes, the diamond's now black and crumbles as soon as you move your hand.
Otto's looking over you like, Alice,
All,
Alice.
all you see is Valis just collapse back onto the ground.
Yeah. Otto run over and like, are you okay? You okay? So Otto's probably right.
How much of I guess that whole experience did I feel?
You remember seeing them, the figures around you. You remember seeing a silver figure that wasn't matched to the rest suddenly join into them at the last minute, and then you open your eyes and you're where you are now.
As in, I didn't hear of the talking and
No.
just the spirit. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, you heard the talking, but it was
Distant.
what everybody else was talking at the same time. Like every other time you
Oh,
heard it.
yeah,
It's
that's
very
right.
schizophrenic.
The voice is
in a way.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Cool.
You are no longer feeling pain, though, Athesto. Valis is holding
He's just feeling a different kind of
Different
pain.
kind
the necklace, but you don't feel any pain.
Well, don't know if it worked. Testo. Don't know.
Is it? There's,
I don't know.
what happened? Something happened.
I'm going to go over and touch Otto.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure Athesto needs more than a minute right now.
Do I have to roll? 13 plus values.
Yeah, I rolled a 1, so that makes it a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Testo, if you can possess any of us, feel free to let us know you're good.
Assault.
And also a thank you. Thank you would be appreciated if you're alive.
I'm still not.
Wait a minute, there's a body in here, right?
There's probably about 10.
Yep, I'm going to go over and possess one of the bodies.
One
Take a
of, the,
pick. Which one?
one of the big dead giant bodies.
There's also Jasper if you wanted. Oh no, he went down the corridor, didn't he?
Whichever one is closest. Which actually, at this point, I think might be an ogre, but
Yeah, it's going to
cool. I'm going to go over and possess an ogre.
You basically just walk over and step into it,
Yep.
and you feel like you can't move your head properly. But
No!
You two may have just fucked up.
Oh!
See, you. Wait, what?
Whatever you have done, we're going to potentially have words about this. But at the moment, we've got bigger issues. Something's getting into the giant statue thing.
Those first words will be thank you, I'm assuming.
And I leave the body, and I'm going to head over. I'm going to, as fast as I can, get towards this.
yep, you get about 100 feet and stop.
Damn it!
Done badly.
Your chain, or the link,
It's shortened.
100 feet.
I guess I'll hold on to this then.
Fuck!
Valis, if that thing wakes up, it's not just us that'll have a problem.
Feels like only 3 days ago we were saying, not our problem, other people will deal with this. It wasn't it, Valis?
Yeah.
Remember when we were all in a room and had a discussion like 3 days ago?
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Here we go. This is called the stick. The final stick on the camel's back.
Straw. It's the final straw on the camel's back.
Now, this camel carries sticks.
I think this camel was fucked about 3 days ago.
I don't give a flying shit right now about that fucking thing. We're here for a conch. We have been beaten, bloody, left, right, and fucking centre to this point. Athesto has died. Fucking just.
You've also pissed yourself.
Otto, if you are worried about that, we don't have time. We have to get the conch. The whole reason I was coming here was the conch. We've adopted a friend Duragar. We've also got Dasper in the next room.
Otto just hangs his head and mumbles something to the effect of "Yes, Vals," and scurries over to start checking the bodies we haven't checked up here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, get you an inventory of stuff.
Yep.
No.
I'll scoop up Athesto's
Still being
belongings.
Otto, he'd pocket anything that's remotely
Shiny.
useful
Yeah.
on the way.
So you still have a bag of holding on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Quick question that I wanted to ask, actually, just about my stuff.
Yep.
The wings,
Mm-hmm.
they remain up regardless of whether or not I am conscious or unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got sent to the ethereal plane,
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing my body still has wings. 'Cause
Yeah.
it lasts an hour,
Yeah.
which means that the cloak is not there.
Ooh, interesting. Because it was just the physical form of you.
Yeah, but
That
the
went
wings are
through.
part of me at that point.
There's actually morph into you in that.
Hold on, I'll read it verbatim.
I'm just quickly. I've scooped up Athesto's belongings.
Yep.
And shoved them in the back to Otto and said put them in the bag.
Yep.
And just sort of put them in the bag. Get the shit. Let's get moving.
While wearing this cloak, you can use an action to speak its command word. This turns the cloak into a pair of wings on your back for 1 hour.
No, so the cloak turns into a pair of wings.
Yeah, yeah.
But the way we
But
skinned it was actually you, wasn't it?
Well, no, we skinned it that they were dragon wings
Yeah.
instead of being bat wings. But it just states that they turn into wings and they last an hour.
Mm.
Which,
But it's the cloak that turns into wings. They don't become part of you, so the cloak would still be there.
But is the cloak... Is it a cloak or is it wings that are just on the ground?
Probably wings that are on the ground.
It's
Okay.
it's the same as Cloak of the Bat. It's a cloak, but it counts as wings for when you want to use it.
Well,
at a
no,
certain
the
point.
cloak
it's
itself-
actually more. It's an item of clothing more than it is.
No, the cloak itself
A
turns
physical-
the cloak itself turns into the wings.
So it would be a pair of wings lying
Yeah.
there instead of the cloak, but it would still be on the prime material plane. It's not
Okay.
on the ethereal plane.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that's on the ethereal plane is your body.
Yep. Okay. I can't get to the fucking thing either. I'm gonna come back.
What
Come
What
back
happens if the Thesto keeps pulling? Well,
Like,
wow, dude, that's so easy.
yeah, I could go for years on that
Nothing,
one.
you
Just
lack
that one
the
joke.
equipment.
Valis comes.
Yes.
Just pull would Valis or the necklace feel a response?
Don't give Alice any sexual
well,
innuendo in the room.
While Athesto's thinking, I will go back to Kit. Non-jokingly this time. So, the chest on the ground. Once it opened and incinerated everything within a 20-foot radius sphere.
Didn't incinerate me.
Not be a
Yet.
little bit singed.
You'll
Inside
strike
the
out.
chest,
It's gotcha.
it's a bed of ashes.
Damn it.
Alongside that, a giant-sized adamantine crown set with 6 black opals, probably worth at least 10,000 gold. Under the ashes are, in various coinages, 6,300 gold pieces. 1d4 items, which I'll get you to roll in a minute. Oh, and actually, I'll roll them up early. Where are they?
Also, Esvele at some point.
That's not my problem. Underneath.
There is a small grey bag.
We know what happens with small grey things.
I'll get you to
I want it.
So small grey bag.
Mhm.
A bottle. A very finely carved glass bottle with a stopper in the top and swirling grey clouds
Do not drink.
inside it.
Swirling grey clouds. Seems to be a very, very common theme in this game.
A set of gloves that's
At least everyone's
what?
forgotten about ripping shit.
a set of fingerless gloves.
Fingerless gloves.
That seem to have like what looks to be a silver mesh on the inside
Silver mesh.
of the hands. And a loot.
Good.
Give that to Joffrey.
Cool.
Any conch?
Oh yeah.
No comment.
And Zig's altar is conscious teleportation.
Cool. I chuck those 4 things in my bag.
And what are you taking the crown
Nah, it's probably too big.
or the gold?
Nah, I don't really have storage space for that.
Yep.
I got the conch. And I'm running back. I'm
Wait,
running,
we got conch?
running the fuck out of there.
The conch was in the chest.
Conch was in the chest. I say again, the
Cool.
conch was on the bridge. I see. I obviously look down the hallway as Kit exits, and
Yep.
I see him,
You see
and
Kit
I
exiting
will
the room.
follow him.
Cool.
Need to find the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You don't have you don't have to yell at me, Kit. Come on.
This
I
room
know.
is quite large.
yeah, he's like 200 feet away from me.
And I disappear back the way
Yeah.
I came.
I want to see what happens to Esvele when she walks in.
Cool.
And I'd probably head back to
What
the
day?
place I keep finding everybody.
Yeah, what's your end point of where you want to end up, guys? More dare. So Kit's just left. You're heading back upstairs to
I'm heading back to this room.
the main room.
Just eventually go back. Well,
So you said,
You
back up
lock
to the top.
eyes with Esvele.
So- are you heading back to the room with the Voldemort statue, or
I'm heading back to the central location to find everybody. If you can't find them, we'll go to the cubby hole. Or I'm going to look for
Cubby
them.
hole?
If you can't find them, go to the cubby hole. If you find them, send them to the cubby hole. Where we met,
Yeah.
where we camped with you.
All right. Well, I'm going to slowly.
Knowing
well, I'm
Otto,
going
he's
to
probably
follow
looting
you.
every corpse that he's come across. So
He's- We've got conch. That's what we're here for. We weren't here to stop the giant dragon thing on kind of Voldemort statue. I was here to kill the fucking drow. And so I'm going to see him walking away. Little heavy footsteps in that bedroom. I am. How long's that corridor?
The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 140 feet in length. Oh, sorry, 150 feet plus another 40, 190.
Shit. I'm not going to make that in 100 years. And I
You're
know
not
I've
in
got to cut my
initiative,
losses
so you
here
can take your time
because
doing whatever you want.
I've killed one of the Underking's allies. I didn't even mean to.
Mm-hmm.
By killing the Duke. I'm going to cut my losses on failing to kill the Drow because we killed one of them. And the other one's disappeared, and it's actually become untenable for me to be in this situation. I am going to follow along behind Kit. He's probably way too quick for me to actually keep up with, but I'm going to, keep up with him, try and keep him within my eyesight / peripheries, just to, So we're going to try and.
If he's double dashing,
I'm
he'll be
really
able to. He'll be going 90. I'll be going 110.
Yeah, so you're not far away. Yeah.
Because I'm back to
So
normal
I'm not
speed
going to be.
plus dash.
Yeah, I'll be following closely behind
Cool.
Kit.
Excellent. All right. There. So, Esvele, Kit, and Mördare, you all, for the sake of convenience, get into the room downstairs at around the same time. And say you had a head start and Esvele was doing stuff, so you get all of you in the same room at the same time. You come across the giant's battle. Hilarious.
The puppies left.
There is 2 corpses on the ground, 1 dreadnought, 1 giant.
But.
Yep. Other dreadnought and the hellhounds are no longer there.
Is the door open?
The big
I
I
mean,
one.
liked the Hellhounds better when I knew where they were.
You can blame Otto for that as well as the Athesto
Oh, just.
debacle.
I mean,
Everyone's
that's
forgotten about
just a
me
side
crashing
effect
the
of the
ship.
spell.
22.
Until now.
And that's it's a compounding effect, mate.
You notice
Yeah, it all adds
everything
up.
looks exactly how it was. Basically, it's been a battle site here. But quick glance to where they were, you can actually see 2 sets of scrape marks on the floor in front of where the doors are. And the doors are shut.
Where are the others,
Like
Esvele?
fresh ones.
They're not with you?
No, they're not. I believe they went upstairs to deal with Athesto.
I got what we needed. We need to regroup.
Right, whereabouts?
If we can't find them, we'll go to the cubby. And I'm going
Alright.
to just run straight up this wall. Go up there.
Yep. Cool. Deck
Roll
roll,
rope.
please.
Natural 3.
Yep.
So 12.
It's more of a scramble up the wall than a run.
Cool.
Have you still got your? If you chuck your rope up, we can climb it. Surely.
The stairs are right next to it. It's not that much difference.
That's a valid point, kid. That's a very valid point.
So you're all heading back upstairs.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go the long way apparently.
So
We'll
eventually,
go the normal way, the peasant way.
you get up there first, and then about 5 minutes later, you guys get up to the stairs as well. So everybody's back in the same room again. Woo! Win for me. Yes.
As soon as Otto spots the conch,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be straight away. Evelunda Silvery Moon.
We don't have teleportation circles here. Remember?
I do.
No, they don't work in here. That was
We
the
don't
big
know that
thing.
for sure,
You
though.
didn't
We only know that things can't
work.
peer in. It's only
We can
suspected
try.
that we can't get out.
Sure.
Well, if this doesn't work, remember I've got more than one that I've eaten.
You're coming along? I thought your job was to kill the 2 people.
Look, as fascinating as
talk about
this
this
is
later.
right now, we should focus on leaving here as soon as we can.
Esvele, can you hold this and I offer you the conch?
Yep. Esvele will grab the conch and...
We've got Athesto. He's in this necklace. I think. Told us we fucked
You know what?
up.
Sorry?
I'll ask the question when we get to where we're going.
I did good.
You did. Do we have the rest of Athesto's belongings?
Yep, I got him in the bag.
Do we have
Alright.
Athesto's body?
Well,
No, I got his soul.
I
It's in the
suggest that if we have a soul that is magically sealed inside of an item, perhaps go to, as much as we don't like Silvery Moon, Lady Astra. Maybe she'd be able to help out with this. Lady Astra wasn't Silvery Moon, wasn't
my
she?
hand out.
I'm not just tripping balls.
I want.
There's flu sim going for you, mate.
Sure.
Oh,
I'll give you the scan.
Yeah.
necklace.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
Yeah, but you're in the ethereal plane, mate. You don't have a body. You can't feel pain.
Athesto, do we
Only
need
in
your
your head.
body to bring you back?
I
I'm assuming I've gotten back to the thing by now.
Where do you want to go?
Back in the whatever body's closest.
You're only 100 feet away from wherever this necklace is.
Yeah. Well, I was heading my way back, so
Yeah.
Whichever body was closest, ogre, giant, whatever.
Working neck.
Take a pick. The giant stuff.
Giant, cool. We're gonna have big problems if we don't get out of here soon. I can't get back to the stone, the Vodnod.
See, I told you.
Something was getting inside it. I've got a feeling it might be waking up soon.
We've got the conch. That's what we're here for. Let's go. Someone else can deal with this.
Where are Athesto's belongings?
In the bag.
Otto's clearing a circle. Ever learned a silver
Your
moon?
bag?
It's the
I was
second
carrying the
whole
second.
bag of holding.
Yeah.
So I chucked him in that. So I've chucked him in the second bag of holding.
I'm going to reach into the bag of holding and take out Athesto's sword.
Mhm.
And I'm going to wrap the necklace around it with where the sashes are that can break.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to wrap that around it like that
Mm-hmm.
and put it next to his on my. Actually,
On the sword.
I think it's in my quiver.
Fine, executive decision. Otto starts casting for Silvery Moon. It takes me 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm. While Trinity's out of the room, I think we might have a very quick 5-minute break, and then we'll come back for the last part of this session.
For the epilogue of the session.
Yep.
We'll be right back, guys.
In which
Session
all
log.
things break.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And we are back.
Hello, everybody.
So, where we left off, everybody is now back in the room together. The summoning circle is in the process of just about to happen. Kit, you've just taken Athesto's sword, wraps the thing around it, and that's where we stopped. So, from there, over to you guys.
Stop! Stop! Everyone just tell me exactly what you did. Without any of the bullshit, tell me exactly what happened.
Right. So, Athesto's soul, sort of also looking to Esvele for like clarification on words, was
As I'll just.
trapped in not the glaive zone, but in another zone. Because explain to Otto, when I arced that time, I saw a naked Athesto. Sort of lets that sink in. And then my ancestor said that he was trapped there but wasn't meant to be there. So what I did was I entered the glaive zone and used the scale as a tether, to which I then tried to channel reviving energy to the scale to keep his soul tethered to it, so we can take it away from here, because he was saying that it was stuck. Looks at Esvele again, like... So, in essence, his soul is tethered to the scale, so that we can bring him with us, and find another way of bringing him back.
Did you see his body when you did your thing that you saw the naked Athesto?
No, not that I'm aware. I would remember.
Were you up here when you did it? And I point to where the clothes were on the floor.
Yes. Yes.
And you were downstairs.
You were down to the top of the stairs, yeah.
Wait, hang on.
You're upstairs in the room.
Upstairs.
Oh, sorry.
Other side of the
Do you
room.
He was on
mean...
the other side of the room.
Sorry, do you mean when I saw his body?
When you saw his ghost, no, when you didn't see his body.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. I mean,
I'm pointing at where the body is, or where his body was.
wait. I saw his... When I saw a naked Athesto, he was over by the stairs. And then apparently he's been elsewhere. What I'm trying to say is, I feel like I did something.
There's
When-
crunching from...
When Athesto was talking, when he first started possessing things, did he mention that his body was there as well as him being there?
Yeah.
Can you do your arc thing? I don't know what's called an arc, but I'll use that
I just
term.
called it an arc.
Cool. See if you can see his body.
Right. Wait. Don't do it yet.
We're standing right next to it, aren't we?
I'll just... Yeah, so enough distance that I can... Yeah,
Bent through.
bent through. Jasper, open the door!
Oh, yeah.
Don't want to end up on the other.
Yeah, dwarfs. Your door swings open.
And then sort of... Yeah, Yoosh.
You see Athesto's body.
Hey!
I just say, well, I've got my hand like holding.
So, sorry, so
sashes
where
and
is...
stuff on
So where is Athesto in terms of...
His body is exactly where his things were on the ground.
Okay, so the body's there.
Yep.
Okay. So...
My God.
Peering back, sort of... Right. His body is there.
Can you grab it while you do your thing? It's my 19 wisdom. Common sense.
We should get out of here. Oh, fucking Okay.
Pass on.
I'm gonna get you to roll me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think how I'm gonna even. Right. I'm going to sort of, because it's two hands, so I have to sort of thrust out, and then
Later.
like twist.
You
Or
can just skewer the body.
It's a twist.
I don't want to dismember the body. Hang on. What I'll do is, I'll come through like that.
Yep.
And then sort of coming through and sort of as I'll lean the glaive down a bit so I can try and scoop under with an arm. And like, yep.
Roll me sleight of hand with pierce disadvantage.
Yeah. not a strong suit for old.
Otto would like to inspire him. Bardic inspiration.
Go for it.
You can do it if anyone can. It's you.
It actually means a lot.
He looks sincere.
Alright.
D10.
Okay.
Kit pointedly does not look at Otto when he speaks.
I might. Hang on.
Otto notices this.
Are you a D8 or D10 at this point?
10,
It's a D10, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll use
Level 11.
better than nothing. Alright, so we're going with the lowest. So it's 11, so 12 off that, and then plus 2, so 14.
You grab it.
Cool. Does it come back with me, however?
Yes.
Holy shit!
As it lands on the ground, it starts to fade again.
Scale!
I'm gonna whole sword just try and put his grab Athesto's disappearing hands and put them over the sword.
What are you doing?
I'm
You're seeing all this happening.
just standing there, just going, "Oh, shit!" Just I try to reach out to grab my own body.
Yep. As you try to repossess it, go back into it, or
Sort of, yeah.
as you try to go in, it feels like it's this cold, slimy feeling inside. That as you try to enter into it, where you feel like normal body temperature, normal how you are now, but as soon as you start going, you feel cold and sticky, and it doesn't feel right, and you feel yourself starting to be pushed out and stuff. It's like when you've gone into the other bodies, the giant bodies that are already dead, it feels strange, and you're sort of manipulating a dead corpse. This feels like it's almost too far gone to move.
I allow myself to be pushed back out.
Yeah. The body sort of is shifting from transparent to normal. It's kind of in this half state between the two.
Athesto, possess it.
I go over and I possess a different body. As the
No,
body,
Athesto, this one!
body,
This one, Athesto!
the body moves. It's too far gone.
Can I get the necklace, take the necklace off the katana and put it over the, as the necklace around the neck?
You're still same connection back to the necklace.
It doesn't work that way.
Put it in the mouth! Put it in the mouth!
I don't let you do that.
The body's gone. Forget it.
But the scale works?
There's
Esvele, roll me an insight.
So Mördare, welcome.
Yes.
14 for my insight.
The bodies, we're trying to be within two planes of existence at the same time. The spell, you'd know enough as a cleric, that the spell hasn't worn off yet. And because the spell's still in effect, the etherealness, it's trying to return back to the ethereal plane. That's why things aren't right, why it's not working.
I get you.
The spell from the potion hasn't worn off yet. The body's being drawn back to the ethereal plane.
Right, so if it's in the circle when we leave,
Sorry.
it'll come with us. Yes?
I'm not sure.
That's all I've got.
The body's not important. Thank you, Kit, but I think we might need to leave it.
You'll come with the scale, though.
It appears so. We can talk about that later. If you look at the giant body that I'm currently possessing, if a dead body could cry, that's what it looks like.
Blood.
Wait.
The pain.
Esvele pipes up and says, I want to try something very quickly. I had this prepared in case we needed to break through a magic seal of some kind, but I want to try this now.
Do it.
While the body is still here. I will cast a spell magic on Athesto's body.
Nice. The body starts to materialize again. And stay solid.
Now we can leave.
I jump out of the decaying dead body.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone over here.
It's Athesto's body's laying on the ground. No.
See?
Jasper, everyone, if you'll come over here, we can leave.
So you're not wanting to look down there then?
I really don't give a shit what's down there.
Well, as in, we've just been down there.
It's the doorway he's heading down that none of you been down.
Oh.
Where'd that
Oh,
from?
right. Well, you spent
Am I up there yet?
time,
Yeah, you're up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You spent your time up there. What's
Oh,
up?
well, he talked to me actually because I'm drunk. I said, I'm going to ask him. Just walk up to him and ask him what's down there.
Rooms, some of their possessions, their dogs.
Oops,
You're with them.
more dog. Always with the dogs.
4-on-1, are you with this party?
Are they a threat?
I'm asking you a question. Are you with this party 4-on-1?
I am.
I guess you can be trusted, against my better judgment, but there's nothing down there that's a threat.
Thank you for your cooperation. I'm not a threat to you either. I look at him in the eyes and hold his gaze and then walk away.
He, just as before you break eye contact, he just nods.
See, we can all be civil. I didn't say that. I was just saying it as an out of character. Like being civil.
Sort of, Valis looks to Kit and
I've started dragging Athesto's body over to where the circle's being made.
Yep.
are you going like under down?
Yeah.
Because I'll grab the. Do you want to keep the scale on him?
I've sort of like I've got him like that and I'm holding the sword against him like that.
Yeah. Sort of just.
I've got it. I just continue to drag him over.
Yep.
I
Just I help lift the thing just over the circle, just
So
so
I
it doesn't.
scuffed the circle.
Yeah.
I was waiting for someone to realise that I just scuffed the circle.
Yeah, no.
Otto's to Jasper is like, well, nothing of danger or a threat, but like that was delivered like we should be looking. Is there anything we need from over there?
He looks straight at Esvele. I think you've got what we all came here for.
Just looks down at the conch and says, "Yes, I think that if we
Right.
have everything, we
Otto
should leave."
completes the circle.
Spit on the ground before we leave.
Does magic work? Teleportation magic work here?
One of
We'll
Find
find
out.
out next time.
Dun, dun, dun.
As you start to complete the spell, bluey purple green light, octarine light, starts to flood the area, spinning around you. We're all for instant blinded by the flash that hits your eyes as you sort of blink the flash away. You see yourself in a white marble room with high vaulted ceilings and blue and gold tapestries hanging from the walls.
Now I do need to. I know we talked about this just outside, but am I flying across miles of terrain at this point in time?
No.
No, I do just appear there with everybody else.
Yep.
All right.
Still tethered
Yep.
to the necklace. As you all sort of reappear within this room with one set of doors behind you,
You recognise the room?
you recognise the room. Well, actually, you don't recognise the room. You haven't been here.
I would recognise it.
Only
Neither would I.
Otto and I would, right?
This room when they...
Oh,
Sent you
yeah,
guys
because
out.
yeah.
Mhm.
Silver and
Only
Emerald
Otto
wasn't
and
on the network.
Esvele would recognise this place.
Yep, Otto and Esvele definitely recognise it. You
Yeah.
are in Silvery Moon.
Where are we?
We're in Silvery Moon.
Silvery Moon.
That teleportation circle worked.
Kit yells out, "Healer! We need your best healer!"
Medic.
Esvele follows by
Start dragging
calling out,
Athesto
"Astra!
towards the doors."
Lady Astra!"
Is running outside the doorway. The doors open. Some elves come in. And what? How? What? How? What? Who? Leave him with us. And if they start to can we take him?
I'm coming with him.
You know, and they start. They
I'll let
pick
them-
him
I'll
up
let
and
them
carry
bring
him out of the room. You watch your body being carried out. You're sort of like you're standing next to it, watching this happening.
Is this scale?
Yeah, the
Um,
scale's going with it.
Yeah, and you see the trail heading over to the necklace.
As soon as they leave,
Mm-hmm.
Otto collapses to the ground and starts sobbing.
I'm just looking over at Valis's glaive at the moment. We'll be back. And I follow the trail.
As you start to walk out of the room, a tall female with long blue and gold cloak comes in and looks at Otto. And,
God, I want to try and possess her.
I've left with the body.
yeah, you have to go past her.
Yeah, I
She's going down the hall.
don't pay attention.
She looks at you and just
Keep going.
sort of half sad smile.
All my focus is on Otto.
Yeah. Looks at you crying, then looks up at Esvele. You brought them back.
Yes. Actually, Otto brought us back.
Yes, of course he did, but you were charged with keeping them safe.
Yes.
And you have a friend.
We do. We found him in the Iron Slag.
Hello, you're Mördare. You're standing in front of quite a tall elf. You can't really tell if she's elf or human. Her ears are sort of covered over with the long, golden blonde hair. she has, like, you can almost feel a magic power emanating from her without even being near her. Lady Astra, your name, child?
I put a stopper in my drink bottle. Drink sack, water skin, is what they're called.
Yep.
Slide it back behind my butt into my little storage thing. Mördare.
Welcome to Silvery Moon. It's I'll say it's a pleasure to meet you if you're travelling with my friends here. You
Yeah.
must be doing something, right?
He helped us defeat the Duke.
Our goals were aligned.
Well, welcome, Mördare. You are more than welcome to make yourself at home here for as long as, or as short, a time is needed.
Is that a joke?
No, you are welcome to stay here as long as you need. The short is more to do with the time rather than anyone's stature. There are pressing matters which I'm sure some of the party may have alluded to.
There is a lot that we need to fill you in on.
In the meantime, Athesto, are you well?
Yeah, I give the lady, that I'm not sure that's an elf or a human, a quick grin and a nod and say, "Thank you, my lady," and step back.
You are charming, if nothing else. I have not been called young for centuries. Thank you. So,
I haven't started flirting with her yet.
are you well, Athesto? She's now walking with you down the hallway.
I look to her. Why am I not surprised?
Well, I certainly am.
I look at her. At this point, I'm crying. A lot's happened.
I don't think I need to know how you ended up like this. That can be dealt with, of course, but why are you so upset?
I look back. I left something behind in the glaive. And I just keep walking.
She stops walking and just calls out. It hasn't been left behind if it's been brought with you, dear child.
Ooh.
I just need to figure out how to get it back.
Get it back, but it's not lost. Just remember that. And she turns and walks into Otto. And
Falls flat on her face.
just reaches down and puts her
question.
hand on your shoulder.
Has nobody been tending to poor old Jasper?
Jasper's sitting in the corner at the moment,
Okay.
half burnt.
That's what I meant. Like,
Yeah.
oh, quick, let's take this dead body away. And like, yeah, okay.
So she
Tend to
just,
the widow pack, man.
Just checking. Yeah.
she pats you on the shoulder.
Otto's crying. You know when you're letting yourself go, and all is terrible. Then someone tries to comfort you, and you just go completely to pieces.
Yep.
Yeah.
You feel like as that's
You're ugly
happening,
crying.
Yeah,
all,
ugly crying now.
all of that just floods out in one go, and within 5 seconds you feel peace. Actually, her hand's just resting on you. You brought them back.
Mostly.
They're safe. They're back. Focus on that bit for now, shall we?
Nods and just.
Jasper, I think you may want to come with me to the medics, maybe. He gets up and just nods and walks out the room. Alice.
Valis has had his back to her the entire time.
We teleporting facing the wrong direction.
Like, what's going on?
Just facing a wall.
Yeah.
It's very valid.
Very Valis. No, he's been...
At this stage, by the way, two other elves have come in and started to help you, lead you off to your quarters.
Sure.
Same with Jasper, Mördare, Esvele, same. An elf comes to each of you and, please, come with us, I'll show you to your quarters. And they'd lead you out to separate rooms. Because Mördare hasn't been here. Basically, you're in a beautiful white marble citadel. Everything is fresh. Think Rivendell, but marble. White, elvish, beautiful. Everything's laid out for you.
What's this shithole called?
Silvery Moon.
Silvery Moon.
Yep.
Yeah. Seems like a pretty matching name.
You have heard of the name Lady Astra before, but I'm sure
Me?
Esvele will fill you in on some details. So she heads over to the only person left in the room. What's bothering you there?
Atheist.
Nothing, dear. Nothing whatsoever. Perfectly fine. Care to join me for some wine at all?
I'm sure I will. But you can talk first.
I am talking. Words talking. What is there to talk about? We got the conch. Everyone made it back in somewhat of peace. Nothing. Splendid. Just need a bit of a patch up and I'll be fine.
You shift back into this mask very easily, don't you?
Someone has to hold on to the curses. Makes it a bit easier for everyone else to live. Why not have one person under unbearable weight while everyone else can move a bit more freely?
You have been carrying a lot more than just your armour.
Oh, well, metaphorically.
You're all back, in one way or another. But have you completed the mission, though? The conch, yes, but what about everything else?
No! The giants are still running havoc around the countryside.
The Duke,
Well, he's dead.
the Sun,
Well, he's dead.
good. It's a start. The Machine. The Machine.
We raged against it.
Ineffectually. Oh, okay, cool.
Fuck you. I won't do what you said.
Look, it's going to go killing in the name of eventually.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing, know your enemy. I could do it.
So the machine is still intact?
The machine's probably awake. Oh, wait, I'm not in the room, sorry.
That is a problem for another day. We already lost one person from that ordeal. And I have now more questions than answers. And the more I hold on to this glaive and reach further into it, the more into madness I descend. And the more into that I descend, the more I hurt people around me, as you can fucking see. So forgive me if we didn't fucking destroy a machine while we were there that's over 100 feet tall and possesses some heart of a fucking titan. Sorry. But
You don't need to be sorry at all.
I have some pondering to do.
Your friends who you spoke to last time, well, before you left,
Friends are strong word.
they've returned here, if you're wishing to speak to them.
I need that.
They'll be available.
Is that the lucky devil?
They're here.
The therapist.
There's no therapist that could help Valis.
That's why there's many
Still
therapists.
on like 40 points.
So- With that, you're also led off to your room.
Just as soon as any attendants come near him, he's like, "Wine, fantastic."
It's already been brought for you.
One thing you're going to learn about Valis is that he's a massive alcoholic.
You already know that.
He drinks to forget.
Say no more, dear.
He drinks to forget, but he also drinks to remember.
Sure.
It's the side effect of there being no therapist to help Valis. He uses alcohol instead.
Self-medication.
Self-medicating, baby.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, that sounds strangely familiar.
I just realised he's the captain from Tintin.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Barnacles. So,
Bag's not too.
Kit. We'll finish off the body of Athesto.
Tintin for me.
Is taken down into another room. Which seems to be a shrine area. You're also here as well, Athesto, obviously.
Don't have a say in the matter.
The room itself is basically 12-sided room with various depictions of Mistra on each wall. Athesto's body's laid on the actual altar in the centre of the room. Eventually they clean the body, wash it with various oils, waters, everything like that, light incense, start burning it in the room, and they all leave. Basically you're just left in there with Athesto. About 10 minutes later, Lady Astra is just standing at the door. It's time for you to leave, kid.
Bring him back.
Take him with you. He's not in there. You know where he is.
Bring him back.
And what do you want? She's looking beside your head. And what do you want at this time?
Probably a flicker of a glance and then back at her.
I tried to re-enter it. Doesn't want me.
That is... My apologies, kid. It's a pile of meat now. It can be brought back to be a vessel for you.
If it can be reused, however, there are other things that I need to talk to you about
Very well.
before I go back into that body. I need to discuss things with you. Things that I don't understand. Things that I thought were long gone.
Allow me for a moment. And continue. You start hearing Athesto's voice in your head.
Hasn't said anything yet.
My fiance's soul's in the glaive. She somehow tethered me here. When I told Valis's ancestors that I needed to stick around, they took her. She's in there. I think that I always had her with me. She was always part of that necklace. But when Valis bound me to it, we exchanged places.
That's right.
Can I get her back?
Your love for her is what kept her soul here. And kept it within that necklace. Your companion's love for you is what brought you back.
Oh God!
Her soul was not destroyed. It's just been shifted to another vessel. Why she hasn't left? It's because of you. I don't know why. I can't answer that. There's only so much that magic can do. If she is not chosen to pass on or pass over, it's because there's something holding her here, and that's you. But from what I've felt from Valis, she's happy because she got to save you how you couldn't save her. Oh, come on.
Your turn.
Ow. I need to get her out of there.
That will take some time and reading on my part.
I've been in there once. She can't stay in there.
Which of them took her in there? Was it the old man?
Yes.
He was, I don't think Valis realises who his ancestor really was. But there is plenty of time for that. You were all here. In the meantime, I've rustled up a little something for you.
For me?
Yes. Kit, may I have the necklace?
I unwrap it from the katana.
Thank you.
So, but I sort of, before I sort of hesitate and look over, like, I'm probably looking like pretty close because of my perception of where her eye line was, but probably like a couple of feet to the side.
1,000 yards.
It's fine, kid. Wait, do I actually know that you can hear me now? You haven't actually made any notion to the fact that... The fact that you looked
I would have looked towards where she was looking when I first started hearing you.
Yeah.
With the sort of uncharacteristic startled look.
I feel like he's
Like a hope. It was a hopeful glance.
Yeah.
Kit, pandas on the screen here. Kit, you hear a thunk, thunk, thunk noise as you look down the hallway, and a machine, sort of humanoid, is standing now in the doorway. This Lady Astra's, how loud is, puts the necklace around its neck, and you feel, you see this machine, this construct, but it's almost like it's opened up to you.
I enter into the construct.
You do, quite easily.
Oh, this is weird.
Spum.
What have you done?
It's something for you for the short term. You can at least speak directly with him now.
Why does there need to be a short term? Why can't you just...
Because Athesto is still to decide what he wants.
I need to discuss things with you. I need to learn more about the magics that brought me back. I need to know more about what can be done for Kikawa.
before I enter back into my body, whether or not it is even this body.
I'm like
I
a
must
fucking Eastern
learn.
European or something.
I must learn more. I have very little time, though.
Eastern
Lady
European
Astra,
robot.
if I could spare some of your time, I would like to see Valis.
Of course. Now, you're free to go wherever you wish.
Kit, if you would join me, I would like to have you by my side.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of the right words.
Yeah.
Sort of give Athesto a nod. And, your family. I'm always going to be by your side. Thank you, brother. I thought you adopted me. And I'll just
adopted you into the- I adopted
I'll let
you
you.
into
I'll
the
let you.
family,
I'll
yeah.
let you. Oh, I hand you your katana. And I'm gonna follow you.
Cool. I think that might be a perfect spot for us to stop.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
We do occasionally have those moments.
So, we will wrap up this session here. For our people spectating and for our people playing, we will stop this session. We're all in Silvery Moon now. The conch has been found. Oh my god, we actually finished a chapter.
All that work.
Woo! Chapter 8 is done. Can't believe it.
Do we level up?
How many years was that chapter?
You all level up. Yes.
Yeah. All that work for a fucking shell.
And so my shopping was that
You've got some stuff.
Could you
Yep.
should have that
So
one.
everybody levels up before our next session. We will do some off-screen stuff with, or I will with everybody. I think Athesto and I need to have long conversations about how we're going to figure this bit out.
Yep.
Actually, look, in all honesty, what I might do is, Callum, if you want to actually talk with Trudy, and maybe filling him in on Silvery Moon, Lady Astra, anything like that, and maybe start the ball rolling for what could happen either our next session or the time after, as this will be the end of Storm King's Thunder for a little while. The way we do this is we run by chapters. So this chapter of Storm King's Thunder is now finished. We will have a break from this for a little bit. Possibly either do a one-shot next session or go straight into Callum's game. Possibly one shot might be easy for Trudy to catch up and do character rolling and all that sort of stuff. But we'll figure that out on our own.
Lost audio. I lost audio
Oh,
for
hello,
about
Stormy Dragon
40
Tavern.
seconds.
We're just wrapping up.
Hey!
You just missed all our wonderful drama.
I did some beautiful role play at the end that you all missed, but thank you. How was space and playing Stars Without Numbers? Hey, Scuff
Viking.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello, guys. Hello. Yeah.
I have to watch the VODs tomorrow so I can catch up on their...
Athesto is dead and now isn't, and then came back and now wasn't, and now he's a robot.
It was a
Long story.
good time to plug your YouTube because Trudy can
Oh,
catch
yeah.
up at that too. Now that you've finally got the backlog up.
Yeah. So,
Trudy's frozen.
hello, first of all, to the Raiders. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Stormy Dragon, especially for sending the Raiders our way. We really do appreciate it. I'm Mad Vagabond. These here are my very good friends who I love to play D&D with. We have Agent Kid over here, otherwise known as Alad. We have Rob.
You've told them my real name!
I'm doxing you. We have Quilly. We have Ben over here. And we've also got Trudy and Callum, who are currently on the on the cams up the top there. We like to run a bit of D&D fortnightly for our sessions here. We're currently just discussing what's going to be happening for the next couple of sessions. In terms of, we've just wrapped up a chapter for Storm King's Thunder, so for anyone who follows along to the D&D books, we've been running through this
if
session.
anyone's followed Storm King's Thunder, this is the book. We have nothing to do with what actually happens in this book.
It's just a rough guideline.
It's just a thing that I look at occasionally.
Send me a suggestion.
Yeah, send me a suggestion.
The players have other ideas.
You love it.
I do.
So yeah, we run through that session there. We've also got another one that Callum runs, and I also run one as well. And whenever we finish chapters, we sort of jump from one thing to the next to the next to the next, just so the DMs have a chance to, also get in and play, that sort of thing. So next one will actually be Callum's game, or maybe a one shot. We'll be waiting to see on that one there. However, if you are wanting to catch up on the Storm King's Thunder story that we've been going, we have been running it for like 3-4 years.
5
plus.
Yeah, but not
seven
years.
Not streaming for all
Not
that.
streaming, not streaming for that entire time,
No.
but a lot of
really
from
been that long.
yeah. Since we've actually been streaming it, I have been uploading them to YouTube. So if you look me up on there, Mad Vagabond,
I'm just
you'd be able to you'd be able to actually watch through those. So that'd be awesome if you would like to come in through and catch up on some of the stuff that we've been doing. It's a lot of chaos, but we do have a little bit of sprinkling here and there with some actual really nice roleplay sections.
Yeah, there's some
We just
pretty deep roleplay stuff.
We
which
just
is
had
great.
a pretty deep roleplay session then.
Yeah.
Some deep
That
moments.
last bit was really nice.
Yeah, as Quilly has just said, my character has just died, become a ghost, been semi brought back, and now I'm possessing a robot.
Your soul was
Yeah,
tethered
he's
to a necklace,
Mechagodzilla.
then you were put in a robot.
Which you
I don't know
part
what's
of the book.
soul
I
of your-
don't know what's going on.
It's all in chapter 8. If you
But thank you guys once again. I'm sorry that was a lot of rambling. However, we are just about to finish up ourselves, so...
Yep. So yeah, we about to sign off and go raid somebody else. Say, hey, everyone, raid.
Yeah.
Train.
But we will
Raid
be
train, yeah.
back in 2 weeks' time. We will let you know
Via
Via
Twitter,
socials.
via socials. Which
whether
is
we're
also-
going to one shot or straight into, I can't remember the name, but we just called dragons and shit. Vampires and shit.
Vampires in trouble. Because
And trouble.
I didn't want to
Vampires in
put
trouble.
swear words on it.
Ethereal.
Oh,
Gonna Strahd or some shit.
No.
No, not
Homebrew.
Crest of Strahd, but it's one that Callum
I'm
has
running that.
done. Yeah, built. It's his homebrew world.
Yep.
It's very good.
He's done an amazing job with the writing and the characters and everything else. It's an amazing world. I do recommend.
Oh,
people
Yeah, change from
tuning
Quilly
in.
then.
And yeah, I get to play my barbarian and my sentient chair.
I get to play with
Being
you.
the barbarian that's the thorn of my existence. Not the bane or the thorn of my hide. It's both.
Intelligence.
That's great. I love it.
Do we have any?
You've all got like great characters in my campaign, and I can't wait to introduce Tritty to
I
it.
can't find anyone playing D&D, but they're all doing world building stuff.
For world building, are we?
And someone doing non-English.
I think anything a little bit lighter than what we just finished off with would be great.
There's a lot of making character ones. What's this? Here we go. They're in session 8.
Yeah, that was a pretty intense role session just to end up.
your name.
It's great though.
The really cool thing about my character is I'm quiet and I'm assuming all I have
Oh,
to
who
do
is
is just
starting?
sit some.
Yeah, who are we doing?
Yeah.
So we got Miss M. Cool. Okay, guys. So we are going to do a quick raid to one Miss M, who are currently playing D&D. Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Get everyone that D&D fix.
Session 8, and I think they've just started their stream.
Wunderbar.
Such a timely thing.
Was it underscore
Yeah, underscore M.
underscore M? So we are going to raid Miss M. So if you can stick around, show them some love, get to chill out, listen to some more cool stories, and we'll catch you all next time, guys.
Thanks for
Awesome.
stopping by.
Cheers.
Bye for now.
There you go.